Nah, morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Hello, Leroy.
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm all right.
Not as good as I'm doing, dude. Did you see that game last night? Why are you looking at me like that?
You know he was dead asleep.
What time did it start?
10:40. 10:40.
Really?
Late.
Really? You asking me?
Well, maybe you couldn't sleep. I don't know, dude.
Dude,
Vlad, you watch that game last night? Too late?
I did.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Let me tell you, there was some good West Coast action last night, and that was a hell of a third quarter. Your boy Pele.
Man, what a dog. I mean, Pelle Larson, he's something. He's out here. He's hounding folks left and right. He's diving on the floor. Intangibles.
Oh, that was heavy intangibles.
Dude, that was intangibles cranked to the fullest. The greatest 7-point performance you've ever seen from Pelle Larson. It really was. I'm not even joking. That's not a bit.
I don't know if it's the greatest, but it was a very impactful 7 points.
He was all over them, dude. I mean, I really just I love watching him play. This team, they defended like crazy. Because again, first very great game. Let's just say that. Great game, great back and forth between the Clippers. Squeaky cheeks at the end. I thought the refs were trying to hose us, dude.
They were. I have some thoughts about this game.
Do tell.
Leroy?
yes.
You know, I just made fun of you being old.
Why?
But because you're older.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make this is not making fun. This is facts. Chris Paul needs to retire.
Oh man.
Drew Smith was abusing Chris Paul. Was right, Drew Smith, right?
Yeah.
Abusing him. Like he was doing the tap dance. He looked like he had tap dance shoes instead of sneakers.
Like he went up to him and said, "I'm on the banana boat now."
Oh my God.
He's very old.
He is.
He did have a big three at one point, but that was it.
That was it.
That was his lone thing.
And Kawhi Leonard, how many times you gonna go to that shot over and over?
I'm very scared when he goes to that shot.
When he goes to that shot,
he had that one that was reminiscent of the playoffs a couple of years ago.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, that was so scary. And then the refs, Zubac mauls Norman Powell, and they're just like, jump ball. And I'm just like, oh, here we go. So of course he wins the jump ball. He's 7 foot.
And Bam, keep shooting.
Oh, what, dude?
You were right. You were right a year ago.
What a game by him. What a game. What a season it's been by Bam Adebayo. What a season it's been by Bam Adebayo.
I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I have been called for this for 2 years.
Oh, one of you was been calling for him to shoot the three more.
For 2 years, right? And what did I say? He's gonna grow into his own, kind of like Siakam did. He may be better at shooting, but the same type of player. Had an extra day to be on time.
Let's see that. That's 10:07 with an extra day off. Huh?
Single digits.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's usually 09, so it's 2 minutes early.
Double digits.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com. Bam yesterday, Heat win, 120-119, 25-10 yesterday from the captain, Bam Adebayo, who absolutely took Zubac's lunch money. I mean, it really was embarrassing for him. But then
just run around him.
Who does what he does? He's out there 3 straight. This is his road trip. Your main assignment: Victor Wembanyama, Luka Doncic, and then hey, by the end, why don't you shut down James Harden? And it's just like, who can do that? Like, let's be real about it. I mean, not many people can do that in the league. It's very, very impressive what he's able to do.
Wait, what are you saying? Guard or shut down? Because there was no shutting down yesterday.
When it came down to the end, shut down James Harden. James Harden was cooking at that end, that last possession.
He hit a three.
Not on Bam.
He hit a 3.
Dude, Bam gets the bucket, comes back. James Harden's like trying to get by Bam Adebayo, and he fumbles the ball right to Norm Powell.
No. He turned the ball
completely
over
swung the
6
game.
times.
He completely swung the game.
Right.
Like, you throw him, he's done that. He did that to Jalen Brunson too this year. And also, by the way, he's going to have to go guard Joker. Like, I'm serious. Who does this? And you're expected to go put up, big scoring for your team. There's not many guys like that in the league.
Hope he doesn't wear out.
I don't think he looks like he looks fresh as a daisy.
Oh,
He is loving this team. I think he likes this offense.
He likes that he can shoot.
He can't go home without putting up numbers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High standards.
Yeah.
I don't think he has to wait till home. I think she's on the trips.
Yeah, in the West Coast. Yeah, probably. Well, you can't go back to the room if you're not putting up big numbers.
Mm-mm. And Wiggins. Wow.
Oh, wait a minute.
What a guy.
All of a sudden?
What a guy. Leroy. What a gem of a man this Andrew Wiggins is.
Leroy.
Team player.
BS, Leroy.
Team player.
Leroy.
Give yourself a -1.
I'm not giving him
Yes.
for what? For what?
Fraudulence.
For what?
I'm going to tell you
For
why.
fraudulence.
Leroy.
Comfortable Andrew
Because-
Wiggins is dangerous.
now he's comfortable.
Comfortable. dude.
Yes.
Comfortable.
How many times
Andrew
you call him a
Wiggins.
bum?
Bum is strong. I don't think I've ever called him a bum.
What did you call him?
-1.
Unhappy?
Okay, let me ask you this. Up until that second half, what were you calling him?
I didn't really have any feelings into the second half.
No. In the first half, what were your feelings?
I didn't have any feelings. It was a close game in the first half.
But he only had 5 points.
That's okay. I wasn't really. That's the beauty of Andrew Wiggins. He kind of just, and then when he's there, you're like, oh, did a great job on Kawhi. Great job. Clutch
Dude.
threes.
Dude,
What a guy.
do you understand that
Unbelievable.
there needs to be a different level of honesty amongst us?
I am being
Okay.
honest.
What you're saying about Andrew Wiggins on this day
Oh, what a guy.
is the opposite of everything you said about Andrew Wiggins before that.
The past is the past.
Oh,
The past
he really just
is the past.
You know what that sounds like?
Up until tomorrow.
You know what
night.
that sounds like?
Hmm?
Somebody who doesn't want to be accountable for what they say.
I said what I said. That's it. But the past is the past.
Oh, so you just changed.
I didn't change. He changed. More comfortable. He's bought in.
That's a phrase that
He's bought in.
Or he was bought in before. He almost won an MVP.
What?
For
No.
we
he's
talking about the
he brought
Warriors.
Heat culture. He's brought into heat
Yeah,
culture.
great.
I just think he's comfortable because he can get everybody here, and he's had an off season to be home, call this home, instead of having to travel with his family and everybody all the way across the country.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Which
He's
is
bought
what I
in.
said when he got
He's
here.
bought in. I
And
don't
you
know what to
says
tell
he
you.
doesn't look happy. Yeah, no, who would be?
Bought in. I don't know what to tell you.
You're very happy about this Heat team, aren't you?
I like this team. This team is fun. I'm enjoying it. Even the losses haven't been embarrassing. They've, there's been moments, and I just enjoy what I'm watching. It's a great product. We're watching a great product.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What does it matter? You got your beauty sleep. So what does it matter? You don't have to, you don't have to judge me on anything I'm feeling right now. You get your sleepy poos. I'll stay up till 1 a.m. watching a fun basketball team.
It was fun.
It was a great time.
All right.
I mean, I supported Andrew Wiggins more than you did. So I'm like, so let me get this straight.
Don't
who are
do
like,
that.
you're
Don't do
no.
that.
Let
Don't
me
do that. No,
let's
you
be serious. Let's be serious
No,
about this.
you didn't.
You sat back here counting sheep, not watching Andrew Wiggins, and you're a better fan than me. Who
I didn't.
I have an Andrew
When
Wiggins
was
now
that-
bought
when-
in.
When was that a conversation?
Well, what are you doing?
What did I say? I never said I was a better fan.
It
than
kind of
you.
feels like that's what you're doing.
No,
Kind of feels like it.
kind of feels. If I said I was a better fan than you, then we can go with it.
What a
But I
time.
didn't say that. What I said is your fraudulence over your comments about Andrew Wiggins all last
Not fraudulent.
year.
My comments were accurate at the time, and now he's bought in.
So
Happens.
you let me get this straight. So you think when a guy gets traded and has to fly from Golden State to here,
We don't have
he
to
should
rehash
just
the fact.
fit. He just have to.
I don't have to. Obviously, he didn't, but now he is. So what's the? So like, I don't understand.
when I
It's kind of
said that-
it's kind of a
when-
silly thing to
When
keep
I
harping
said that last year, you ain't buying it.
on. No, I understood what you're saying.
No, you. At
Did
no
not- I
point in
didn't have
time did you say
I
that.
didn't have to like it.
Oh,
I understood your point.
you.
It's kind of always your point, though. Buck against Tobin. That's what you do. It's the playbook. You know,
Okay.
it's like Mario Cristobal. Run up the middle. That's what you do.
All right.
Buck against Tobin.
Okay. Oh, somebody said Chubb traded. Is that accurate?
Who?
Chubb.
Oh, probably. Do you guys care anymore?
Damn, you really, man.
Do you?
I heard you yesterday. I was like, damn, you just done with the season. That's why I think you owe. I mean, you definitely wild heat coyote.
No,
But I
what a
think,
season.
But here's what
I
happens.
think you really
when
doing
the
hard
other
bodies
teams,
'cause the
when the
Dolphins are
other teams,
struggling.
right, and that's what it is. Okay, now that the Dolphins are just a dumpster fire, all of his hopes and dreams have just gone into the heat, and so that means that anything positive he can pull or any feel good he can pull from the heat, he's gonna pull it.
No, I mean, I'm a great compartmentalizer. You guys always do this. You think that one team reflects on how I feel about the other team? I'm genuinely like, is anybody genuinely heartbroken if Bradley Chubb gets traded? It's super obvious what's going to happen. They're a terrible team. He's a veteran. His contract is up. Duh, if he gets traded.
Yeah, but the problem is that
Like if
you just look at what happened with the JP trade,
Mhm.
right?
He seems super happy, by the way. I saw him yesterday peacocking in Philly, hitting them with the Go Birds.
But the problem is they're not only trading players, they're giving money too.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I don't understand why that's a big like people are like, oh, they spent a little extra money to get a better pick. Yeah, good.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying if this continues, you already got a boatload of dead money.
No, but they're paying money for this year. They're just taking more salary from this year to pay it. Like I don't understand why this is a big deal.
I don't know if they did it with Chubb.
No, they did it with Jaelan
I know,
Phillips, but I'm saying I don't understand why anybody cares about that. Like if you found out that
is there that much of a difference between having the money and getting a fourth rounder or moving up
okay, but here's
to a third rounder against a team where that pick is going to be late in the draft?
Well,
anyway?
yeah, then your pick is almost closer to a 5th round pick if your point would be then. So if I spent a little more money, which isn't going to cost, it really isn't going to mean anything because I'm not doing anything with that money. Why not get the better pick? I don't understand why that's a criticism.
But you are doing something with that.
You're not though.
You're not only having dead money, but you're also paying money out also that's going to count against the cap.
It's not dead money. It's his salary for this year. You were already paying it. So why not get the better pick? You're taking it on. Like you're not going to do like I would understand that if you were going to do anything with that relief. There's no relief. His contract's up at the end of the year. So I don't again, why do people care if Stephen Ross is willing to pay $5 million to get a better pick? Good for him. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a weird thing to criticize.
That's pretty steep to go from the 4th round to the 3rd round.
Well, what does it matter to you? You know what I mean?
It doesn't.
Like
it doesn't matter.
No, but seriously,
it doesn't matter.
I don't understand why.
It's just money.
But Leroy,
it's just money.
It
doesn't matter.
So like, why are fans upset about it? I don't understand why this is an argument. You know what I mean? Like it seems like one of those. Can I just tell you?
Here's why.
Here's what I would tell you.
Every time I see somebody else make a trade, very rarely do you see this happen. And with all the bad decisions that the Dolphins have made, to see that they are the ones that are doing this when nobody else is doing it.
It's not a bad decision though. Like
that's why I have pause.
It's not a bad decision.
But
like,
when your organization, who has made terrible choices the last couple of years when it comes to money, makes a money decision, like just have pause.
No, see, that's the thing is like, I think that the Dolphins are bad with their money. That's true. But also you want to get the best asset possible. There's going to be no ramifications for spending that money anyway. His contract's up this year. If you had to take on contract past this year, I would understand the argument.
Right.
But if Stephen Ross is willing to pay extra money to get a better pick, I don't understand why anybody's upset about it. You're not going to do anything with that money anyway.
Okay. I think it's going to cost them next year. This is not like, look, Tobin is informed. If teams pay salaries, you can roll that cap space to 2026.
Yeah, but would you rather have the better asset? Like they're not going to have
so
they're not going to have money next year anyway.
Here is my question that you seem to just is having a late 3rd round pick versus a late 4th round pick worth $5 million. Because the guy, they barely make that in the whole contract. So that's where I'm getting at. Is paying $5 million to move to a late 3rd round pick worth $5 million? Because you don't even give that player that contract. The contract's not $5 million.
Who cares? They're slotted anyway.
I know, but is it worth moving up and spending more than you would actually spend for the player?
I think you would like to have the asset of a 3rd-round pick for a guy who's going to be sunk and gone anyway. And especially you're not going to have money anyway next year.
Okay.
You're cooked on the Tua books.
Okay.
Like you're done.
Right.
It's over, dude.
Okay.
Like
Right.
I think you collect the best assets that you can.
No, I understand. I understand everything you're saying. But why are you paying more money than you would pay the actual player that you would get in that pick? Is that how much it's worth to move up that far? $5 million to get a player that you're not going to give a $5 million contract to?
Yeah, I mean, like
that sounds crazy.
I guess I don't know. I guess these are one of those things. Like this is such a small potatoes problem in comparison to the rest of the team.
Yeah, but
like I'd rather just have the better asset.
If you screw up a whole bunch of small situations, it ends up costing you big in the end.
Yeah, but they haven't screwed up small situations. They've screwed up the biggest situation.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Still, that's my question that hasn't been answered, and that's all I want to answer for it. And that's why I feel the way I feel. Is it worth $5 million to move up to a spot where the contract that you give the guy is not even going to be $5 million?
But there's not going to be a contract. In effect, his contract's up.
No. I'm talking about the draft pick. If I were to go to
I understand.
If I would go into the draft and say, hey, I want to pay to move up from 4th to 3rd.
Right.
It wouldn't cost me $5 million because nobody gets paid that much.
I understand he's a 1st-round pick. Like that's why he makes more money. Like this, you're not paying that money next year. His contract's up, and so for the space that you could theoretically roll over for next year, you're not going to have anything to get anyway because you're sunk because of all the money you have to pay Tua. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'd rather have the better pick if they're willing to get it.
I understand. Oh, okay.
It's kind of a weird thing because it's like Stephen Ross gets praised because he's willing to pay the money.
No, I understand. I'm just asking a question. Why would you move up and spend an amount of money that costs more than the player you're going to sign at that pick? That seems like a steep price just to move up from 4th to 3rd round.
But you're not paying it next year. Like the pick is the pick.
Would you rather have my question, would you rather have the $5 million and have a 4th round pick?
The $5 million for so would I rather have the cap space next year that you would roll over?
No. I'm saying just in general.
No.
In general.
I'd rather have a higher pick.
Is it worth $5 million to move up? I don't care how you do it, to move up to pay $5 million to move. If the draft was a free market, how much would it cost you to move up in the draft to that point from 4th round to 3rd round?
I think we just found out.
It wouldn't cost. But if your team is the only team doing it, is it a good move when they've made bad decisions before?
Yeah, they've made bad decisions, but like I don't think this is amongst the ones that I'm getting crazy about.
All right.
Like I'd try and get the highest picks possible. You're going to need as much good, cheap talent and the bigger pool to look at than anybody because you're cooked on money next year anyway.
Yes.
So whatever rolls over, whatever's there, doesn't matter. You're better to go have a better pool of young guys to go look at than you are the money. You're cooked on the money.
Yeah, that's it. Would that be their 2nd, 3rd round pick? They would have 2, 3, 3rd round picks?
I don't think they have a 3rd. That would be their 1st, 3rd round pick.
So if they didn't have
where they have 1, a 2, and then they have a couple of 3s, I think.
So if they have a couple of 3s, you could use that couple of 3s to move up in the draft.
Correct.
So then therefore, yeah, it's worth the $5 million.
They say estimated 2026 3rd round pick contract. But that's the average of all of them. You're gonna have a bottom 3rd rounder.
But you could use them for a package, that pick for a package for a trade.
I understand that. My simple basic question was, that seems a little steep to move up when you could have traded them and just got a 4th round pick, right? I'm not even talking about the money aspect of it. It almost seems like you're overpaying again to move up to a position that doesn't even make that much money. So in effect, if you draft at the end of the third round, right, then that player would have cost you $10 million for a third round pick. That's how I'm looking at it.
You better be good.
Now, which brings me back to my point. The decisions that this organization made, do you trust them with a third
why
round
would I
pick?
trust them?
Exactly.
I mean, if your
So
question was,
why-
do I trust them? But this is not
so
one of those.
why do it?
Because they want, I guess because they want it to look good. I understand what
Right.
you're saying.
Right.
I get what you're saying, but this isn't one of those ones where I'm like crazy about it. Like, I get it. You want to get as high picks as possible because your team's going to suck next year.
but that's
Get as
not
much
even
good young talent as
that's
possible.
not even value though. That's what I'm saying. If we're going now moving forward, and we're making good.
Well, it's not value
sound-
anyway. You have a first round pick that you just sent off. Like, it's not value anyway.
Well, because
He's not making his second
that-
contract. It's
that
already it's already a sunk cost.
That I understand.
You know what I mean?
But because here, we had this conversation yesterday. How much is JP worth?
Yeah, I don't know. With his injuries, I don't know.
Do you want to go into the offseason with that?
We got to take a break.
All right.
Back after this. All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Take you guys up until 2. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. Good to be with you here on a Tuesday. Miami Heat, they win last night over the LA Clippers. The Panthers, they're back at it tonight.
It's the Ducks.
Take on the Anaheim Ducks, 10 o'clock. Stand for that one?
Come on, dude.
Maybe Miss Radko Gudas. I don't know.
Come on.
The irony that both teams are in the West Coast.
I know. Pain in the ass, to be honest with you.
Very.
Give me a break on one of them one night, and I got to stay up late 3 straight nights. 10:30 was. It wasn't so bad because we had the Lakers game. That was like, what was that, 8:30? That wasn't too bad.
9:30.
That was a 9:30.
9:30?
Yeah.
That was good.
Still messed up. We got this daylight savings time. I came back from the central. The central time messes me up more than any other time. It really does. I didn't know that Nashville was central time.
It's 1
You
hour.
guys don't understand. We almost got in a fist fight in the airport
I didn't know.
because he was acting like he never changed time zones before. And you have a watch and a phone that automatically changes for you.
Yeah, but it kept messing me up because like the schedules were all on Eastern. Like the
CT?
No.
the broadcast was
Oh.
on Eastern time, like where it says we're going 8 Eastern time. And I'm like, yeah, it's 7 where we're going. So what time are we gonna be? What time are we doing this?
Just
And then-
add an hour, Tobin.
You
No,
can't subtract and
It's
add
not
an
that
hour?
hard.
I'm telling you, it throws you off. Throws you off. The 3 hours I could do. Pacific time, no problem. It's like my own little world. Central time. I was like, God,
Dude.
calling people.
Well, I guess maybe I'm a little more used to it because I grew up in Central time. zone.
-1.
Why?
I grew up in
It's 1 hour.
I'm telling you, it throws me off. 1 hour makes all the
1
world.
hour compared to 3 is crazy.
That's
You-
wild to me.
You guys aren't a little thrown off by this falling back with the daylight savings?
I always
No.
screw it up, but no,
I
it's great.
never-
We got an extra hour.
I used
That's
to
it.
love that, but now I hate it. I hate it so much.
What? Well,
Daylight
for me,
savings?
it's great because now we have daylight sooner. We get to tee off earlier.
Mm,
Whereas when it gets to the end
it's
of
brighter.
right, when it gets to the end, you tee off like a half an hour, 45 minutes later.
Mm.
So when you got to get back to the 12 o'clock games and 1 o'clock games, it's a squeeze.
But in a lot of ways, it's kind of like I
No,
went through
so
two.
I
Wait,
can
no,
already
seriously.
tell.
It's
Dude,
it's
it-
really like if you think about it, I went through 2 daylight savings times. So it's a little harder for me.
No, it
You
should
to-
be easier for you since you're so used to Pacific time.
No, because I'm there, then I'm back, then I'm there. You know, so it was like I was in Central Time, and then I was back in regular time. Then I was back in Central Time because we fell back.
Timbo Slice said JFig gets an extra hour and still comes late.
Fair point.
Florida traffic, man.
There wasn't much traffic. What traffic were you dealing
I had
with?
a little
There was-
bit
No.
Where?
I had
when I got past Miami Gardens
For me, it was
on
like getting off
75.
the
About 75.
If
getting
there
off the
wasn't
highway
traffic
here.
though, you probably still would have been like 6, 7 minutes. late.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the traffic I got coming off the highway to get here, I would have been early.
10:04.
Yeah.
Vladimir, I
She's-
just got
Wait,
back from
she
vacation.
called
I
you-
don't need this
She,
ass.
she used the whole Vladimir.
What time zone were you in?
Eastern.
JFig.
Oh, see, no, this is not a big deal for you.
Bird zone.
Bird zone.
But you see, it's kind of so like I kind of ping ponged on daylight savings time, so it's very confusing. I was there, then I was back, then I was back. So it was almost like I was in daylight
No,
savings time the whole time.
It only matters when daylight savings happens where you are, not where you've been.
No. Because you have to. First of all, you lose that hour in the air. So it's like I lost an
You
hour
didn't
of my
travel
life.
on Sunday though.
No, but right as soon as I got there, so as soon as I got my hour back and I got my legs, boom, hour was taken away again.
It takes you an hour to get your legs.
It's you get your sea legs. You know what I mean?
Legs?
Sea legs.
Yeah.
Sea legs.
You weren't on a boat.
I'm telling you, dude.
I
it
was
is-
on a boat, not you.
Wait, you were barely on a boat. You can see land on both
I was
sides.
definitely on a boat.
You can see land on both sides though. As soon as you get on the boat, you go for like 40
Did
minutes.
you go Bimini?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the Bahamas. Yeah.
I'm telling you though, it's confusing. Central time. It's for the birds, dude. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say that.
It's not.
There was a lot of birds. I saw a lot of birds with
Yeah.
one of you guys.
Did they look like they were in fear?
A lot of birds.
No, because they kept coming towards me. So not
Oh,
Oh,
they came to get
revenge.
revenge.
you
Revenge.
killed
really.
Petey.
Oh,
But guess what? I'm still
snap.
here. They didn't get me.
So they have a lot of birds and conch shells,
It's
and
true.
I saw barracudas
Yep.
Lots of barracudas.
in the water. They
Mhm.
said, "Don't put any silver stuff on you. Take your earrings out
That's a
because
myth.
they like the silver stuff."
I had
was
my earrings on.
I was underwater, and I'm like, "Whoa, I'm out." They're
Stories.
hideous looking too.
Mhm.
Woo,
Don't believe your
Cute.
story.
cute, except for all those teeth.
Sports Talk on
I can
WQAM
relate.
is presented by Paramount Plus. You can't count on much, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. Back after this. All right, welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Trade deadline day for the Dolphins as they dealt Jaelan Phillips yesterday to the Philadelphia Eagles. You want to hear Jaelan Phillips' reaction to being traded to the Eagles? He got caught up with him in the airport.
All right.
That's journalism. When you're a reporter, you catch somebody at the
That's
airport.
what happened when I went to Carolina.
Yeah?
It was a madhouse at the
How many people were there?
6?
probably like maybe 30.
Wow.
Oh, you were big things in
How about
Carolina.
that?
No,
All that, and they wouldn't even pay for your socks. Cheap
that was
bastards.
Culture shock.
Cheap bastards. You got this. You got the buttons up, Vlad. Here's Jaelan Phillips.
Here with Jaelan Phillips, you wake up this morning and you probably got a call. What is it like to be traded here to Philly and the defending champs and the 6-2 Eagles?
I mean, it's incredible. It's like I had no idea this was going to happen, but I mean, there's literally no other team I'd rather play for. Obviously Philly is a storied franchise, great tradition here, incredible team. So I'm just excited to get in, get to work with the guys, man. I'm super excited. It's going to be awesome.
And you had a lot of success with Vic Fangio for that year. What is the fit with Vic Fangio? Are you excited to be reunited with him?
Yeah, I love Vic as a person and as a coach. So like you said, I had some good success with him. Excited to get back into his system and play with the other guys on defense too.
For Eagles fans, final question. What are you going to bring for this Eagles team in this city?
Oh, man, I'm just going to work my ass off. I'm going to, come in, be a humble worker, earn the guys' respect, earn the fans' respect, just come in and do everything I can to support the team. I want to be able to fly around and make plays. Yeah, literally fly around.
Best wishes to you.
Absolutely.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Philly.
Yes, sir. Go
Appreciate
Birds.
your time.
Oh,
Wow, he's making puns now.
How
Look
about
at
that? Look at that. Making himself
Fly
at home.
around.
Making himself at home.
Ah, Fly around.
Stings.
Literally.
Stings. Wow. All right. Well, best of luck to him. Listen, I got nothing against Jaelan Phillips. I really liked him as a player.
Same.
You know?
And you know what's going to happen. Every time the Dolphins trade for a player, he gets here and gets hurt. Now JP is going to play 7 straight seasons.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. He's gonna be healthier than ever. Never gonna get banged up.
Oh, he's gonna get every sack now. No more warning track sack power.
It's true. It's gonna look like Lawrence Taylor.
It's like it's like he had silicone on his gloves.
It's crazy. What is it? What was that?
Fangs was somebody said we should have kept
As head coach.
Fangs as head coach. He was a head coach at
Yeah.
Denver.
He blamed.
He sucked.
He wasn't that
It
bad.
wasn't that bad.
Yes, he was.
He blames COVID. You know.
I mean, look. The problem is that sometimes when you become a coach of a bad team, there's no patience to see it through, and so you have to make decisions that try to win now when the long-term solution would be better. But nobody has patience for that. So we know that at the end of the year, if Mike McDaniel's not here anymore and they bring in a new coach and a new GM, that process is going to take a couple of years. But if they don't have success after the first year, you're going to want to fire the coach.
Yeah, I just don't think that Mike McDaniel has really shown himself to be a good head coach.
No, this has nothing to do with Mike McDaniel, the comments that I'm making, right? If it's the end of him, it's the end of him, right? That he earned that. But what I'm saying is, based on what you see the Dolphins doing right now and the new coach they bring in, it's going to take a couple of years.
Yeah.
Right? In most cases, when this happens, that coach that comes first is not the coach who is the coach when it comes out on the other side
I
of
get what you're
that,
saying.
because nobody has patience with that. So,
Well, that's how he got the job.
right. So would it be better to keep Mike McDaniel through the terrible year while you fix everything, and then the job becomes more appealing? Because we've seen a lot of coaches fired after a year or two, knowing the organization, knowing it was a rebuild.
I see what you're saying, and I get that point. Why? If your plan is to tank and you think he stinks, just kind of go through it. Here's the thing: I'm really tired of cutting his press conferences.
I know, but do you understand?
Really
If you
tired
bring
of
in
it.
another coach, that coach will probably only be a coach for a couple of years, because you're going to get tired of that too. Even though you know beforehand
There's no way his press conference.
it's a rebuild.
Time out. Why do you still want to keep this guy?
It's not.
He's just saying, like, if you know the damage is done, why bring the guy into a bad situation?
Yeah, look at Mayo. Right?
But Mayo was there. Like, that's the
No, but I'm just.
But
I'm
Mayo
just,
was also he was a pain in the ass as well. It wasn't like he was endearing to the organization.
Okay, I
He
got
almost
you.
had a Brian. The way Mayo was to the Patriots was similar to what people were saying about Flores down here in Miami.
Okay, because they all got that Bill Belichick.
They all got the Bill Belichick in them.
Right.
They don't want this Mike McDaniel because Mike McDaniel's not Kevin O'Connell, Sean McVay,
Right.
Shanahan. He's none of those guys.
That energy that came from Detroit, right? All that energy, you could see it kind of working its way through the league, right? With all the coaches that
Chicago.
it's just a type of energy that in a way these guys do things that kind of starts the process. My thing is that everybody says you know who you want to be your coach. You know who you want to do this and be the next coach here. You do realize you better pick two coaches because the first coach ain't going to make it through the whole reset because y'all going to hate him after a year or two. I just want to be competitive. I don't care that we're losing. No, it's going to be a rebuild. Everybody from the fans to the organization to everybody's going to have to be patient with this if you're okay with this. This is why I make a big deal about it before.
Yeah,
because nobody's ever this patient.
But like, I guess my point is, like, first of all, it's his fourth year. Like, they've been patient. Like,
this has nothing to do with Mike.
But even in past years, like, who hasn't really gotten the time they've deserved?
Well, no, I'm not saying anybody has. What I'm saying is that you're entering a situation where you know you're probably not going to be good for the next 2 years based on how you're doing things, the resources that you will have to go get somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically going to do it through the draft. All these guys are going to play. If the Tua thing doesn't work out, then after next year, you're going to need a quarterback. What I'm saying to you is, are we going to be, as a fan base, are we going to be patient knowing the bleep show that the organization is in for the next 2 or 3 years?
It depends what you mean by that. Like, it's like, are they going to be patient as far as, like, are the fans still going to go to the games? No, there'll be a lot of empty pockets.
Sure.
The apathy will be there, and I'll catch you when you guys are actually looking like you're doing something. That's
right. But
that's
no. Everybody wants to go take this route, though. Right?
Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying,
But
usually when people take this route, and I've said this before, usually people want to take this route when they don't like the coach or the quarterback or whatever, right? But then when you say, okay, we're really going to go through the process of rebuilding. We're not going to half-ass it. We are going through this process through draft picks or whatever. How many people are patient to see it through?
But Leroy, if you see success or you start seeing something building, you're going to see it through. Like the Commanders did a whole new regime. They needed to get that stench of Daniel Snyder
Correct.
out, right?
Correct.
They got the right they got the right ownership, they got the right people, they got the right coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted a quarterback. And what happened? They had success in the first year. So if you draft the right people, you put the right personnel, you can see early success. It's happening in the NFL all the time.
The only argument that you would have on yours, and we got to take a break because it's the end of the hour, but is if you were worried, like, you're going to go, it's almost like a college coach. Like, there's a lot of college coaches right now that I'm sure programs that still would like to fire their coach, but there's a lot of guys already fired. So, like, are you going to get the best? Are you going to get the best guy? So if you were to look at the Dolphins situation right now, yeah, it's a nice place to live, but roster-wise, it's going to be the worst because, like, if you say Dable gets fired, but you get Jackson Dart, you're like, oh, that's a pretty good situation. If you go to Tennessee, if you think Cam Ward's something,
right? It's
like, hey, I got at least my young quarterback that I can kind of settle right in there to. With the Dolphins, it's like, oh, there's nothing. You got a really rich owner, you got a great city,
right? But
the roster's the worst in the league.
That's why I say
so
this might be
I can see that argument of, like, hey, just keep it until you're in a better spot. I can understand that.
This is going to be a young, new quarterback. Coach, because nobody else is going to want the job.
Would think, yeah. Would think.
Right.
We got to take a break. More to come here. Back after this. on FM 104.3 WQAM. Get to our headlines this hour. Brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com.
-1 for tardiness.
She thought she was gonna be slick too.
Hey,
She always does.
for unnecessary snacking.
You know what she is? She's like the person who does. She thinks that there's only 10 men on the field. I'm gonna sneak on here. No one's gonna notice. Nope.
They're
Flag on
gonna
the play.
notice there, JFig.
They're gonna notice. What are you
Look.
eating? What are you eating right now?
Chocolate.
Bagels.
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 Are those the mini bagels?
The bagels with the cream cheese inside
Oh, I'm not a
from
fan.
Dunkin'.
Not a fan.
Oh, we got Dunkin' back there.
No, just those.
Let's get to this. So last night, if you guys didn't stay up, the Heat, they beat the Clippers 120-119. Bam Adebayo, 25 points, 10 rebounds. Game was awesome yesterday. Great performance by Pella Larson. Great performance by Andrew Wiggins. Nice performance from Norm Powell in his
Nice
revenge game.
Khalil Ware
And
So-
Khalil Ware looked really good. Didn't start Leroy. Spo got Norm back. Norm missed the last 3 games with the groin injury. Came back, and he stuck with Pella in the starting lineup, but put Khalil coming off the bench, and he looked good. He looked really good. This guy got a nice shot, man. He got a nice shot. That 3 ball was going for him, and then he was blocking shots. The defense is what I really like from him yesterday. The defense and the rebound.
But that's well, you have to. It sucks that he has so much to his basketball game, but what's going to keep him or get him on the court is his defense.
Yep.
And so we just going to throw away all that other stuff if he don't play defense.
It's just how Spo's going to be with him. It is how Spo's going to be with him. But the Heat get themselves a win. Bam Adebayo after the game yesterday. He's saying that he loves the style of this team.
This team is different because it's a collective effort. We've been playing like this all summer, so it's just going straight into the season. It's second nature for us, and everybody's involved. You don't know who nights is going to be. That's a wonderful thing I like about this offense and this team. We share the ball. We're getting to our spots. We're willing to sacrifice and enjoy somebody else's success.
Man, he's had a good season so far. He is playing real good basketball, Bam Adebayo. And then he was giving some love to Andrew Wiggins. Was a demon in the 4th quarter. Real great play from him. This is what Bam said on Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, quiet as kept, Wig has been the hero in a lot of situations for us this season. And, you love that about him. Like you said, he's very even keel, but you see the emotion every once in a while, and he does the little things that people probably don't even know. Kudos to Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, that's what I've always said too. He does the little things nobody notices, dude. The little things about Andrew Wiggins that nobody notices. It's nuanced,
-1 for Sass. Tobin's a fraud.
Keep going. You know all the buttons to
For
push.
deception.
Yep.
For lying.
Yep.
For show poniness.
Mhm.
Tobin's a show pony.
Mhm.
JFig's a burglar.
Well-
Hey, don't phrase at me like that.
Well, Andrew Wiggins returned the love to Bam Adebayo. This is what he had to say about the captain.
I feel like he guards 1 through 5, and he does it very well. Very well, very smart. He's the loudest person on the court. Great leader. He's definitely one of the best defenders in the league.
What makes him such a great leader as well?
He's vocal, holds you accountable, but he also lifts you up. He's someone you want on your team. Like if you're going to battle, you want Bam for sure.
Wow. You know what's high right now, Leroy?
Goosies.
The Goosies are high.
I don't know.
The
maybe.
vibes are high.
That too.
The vibes are high right now, dude.
Mhm.
I also like that he's saying that Bam is so vocal because it's not something like he's always been a good communicator defensively, obviously. But he did not
probably take time to grow.
Took a little time to grow into it, Had to wear it around the store a little bit.
D-Wade. D-Wade
Yep.
was very quiet.
Yep.
So let's not,
Norman Powell's a bucket, though. Oh, he's
He is.
smooth. Smooth.
He is.
Interesting. We get Tyler Hero back, right?
Hmm?
More scoring punch from Boy Wonder.
There's going to be 2 weeks of just chaos because you ain't going to know who to play.
What happens if the chemistry gets a little messed up?
That's what I just. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, which always
Interesting.
happens.
I mean,
Well, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know that it's going to happen. Why? Because he needs.
I'll
to
tell
make
you right
shots?
now, who you taking out of the starting lineup?
Davion?
Okay, gosh, it's got to be Pella, right? I would say Pella probably.
No, because where you gonna? It's gonna be Powell.
If it stays like this, Pella. If it goes back to where, then Davion. Man, Davion's been playing good. Wow.
I need a little bit more scoring from him, though.
But he's so good. I didn't think he was going to be this good at sharing the ball, Vlad. He's been such a good. He's been setting guys up well. You know,
When the Lakers played the Heat on Sunday, I was like, Bronny, there's your mirror image right there. That's who
Yeah.
you need to become. And he's actually becoming that.
he's trying.
He had a good game yesterday.
He's trying. Yeah, they won again yesterday without Luca.
Without Luca Reeves,
That
Yeah,
Laravia.
who is this guy?
I don't know.
He was,
Hey, they're making a European charge out there in LA too.
Is Laravia a Euro?
Is he?
I don't know.
We just-
Well, let me say that's my bad. Let me tell you why.
He might be. I just
Let me
don't know.
tell you
I don't
why.
know that he is.
Let me tell you why.
I mean, Pasadena,
Because I
California.
didn't want to just throw intangible out there.
He's in that.
Oh, he's an intangible.
He's from
Right. No, I know. But that's why I said European.
He might be connected in the gambling scheme.
Oh, he's Italian?
I didn't say that.
He is.
But he
Yeah.
is of American descent.
They moved from Pasadena to Indianapolis,
Mhm.
and then he played college ball at Wake Forest.
Jacob Glenn Laravia doesn't get more intangible than that.
That's intangibles.
Ooh.
That's intangibles.
But last
But
night,
they got him.
Mhm.
They got Connect. They got
Oh, he stinks.
who's
they got Reeves. Yes,
Reeves.
They got
but
Reeves.
nobody's stopping the Heat. Nobody's beating the Heat in their intangibles. Plus, the Heat intangibles actually play well. Like Pella was great last night.
God, I love him. He's
Pella. You got
Do you think he needs to just take like the biggest ice bath after these games? Because he's always on the floor,
ground.
always on the floor,
Yeah.
always crashing into folks.
And this season's Triple J, I mean, he didn't have a great
Wow.
scoring night, but
No,
he was
but
just all
he's-
over. He was all over the stat sheet.
He's great. He's great. He's been absolutely fantastic so far this year. Tell you where it's not so great though right now.
Ja.
Memphis.
I mean,
Very interesting.
You don't want this. You don't want that.
I'm not saying I want anything. I'm
You don't
just
want it.
I'm just a curious bystander, Vlad, as John Morant yesterday.
That's what you always want superstars to do when you want them to come to Miami. You want them to make a stink.
You hear him last night?
He made a stink.
You hear him last night?
what did he say?
He decided to play a little play he likes to call Jimmy Butler because apparently Ja
Joy.
has lost his joy.
He lost his smile. Show him
Oh,
my
that's
You
what
and
he
the
said?
coaching staff able to talk about what happened Friday in Milwaukee?
Y'all asked that question to them, huh?
What about for you?
Y'all asked that question, so y'all know the answer to that.
Do you feel like everything's been resolved?
Yeah. They told y'all that, right?
Well, yeah, but
There
we
you
didn't
go.
hear it from you.
Obviously, they can't go and tell y'all something I ain't say.
You feel like you got the same joy right now? Do we use the same thing?
No.
Why not?
What can be done to get it back?
We'll see.
Do you think you have a good relationship with the franchise
Yeah.
in general?
They told y'all that, right?
Didn't say anything about that.
If I had a good relationship, I wouldn't talk to them at all. So, and we had our combos over these.
Do you have any
stuff.
regrets about the way you played on Friday night in the second half?
You said what?
Do you have any regrets about the way you played in the game? I'm not talking about the
That's your
post-game
home
stuff.
run question? Sound like a bait question.
John Morant yesterday after the Grizzlies lost to the Pistons. He did not play well in that game, and him and Tuomas, I forget the guy's last name. He's from Finland, the new coach. Not exactly seeing eye to eye, Leroy. And John Morant says he doesn't have that joy. Interesting. No, I'm not looking away. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I like my team. I'm happy with my team right now.
Tobin.
We'll see.
Tobin,
What?
can you stop?
What?
You happy until it's say if somebody said Ja was available, you'd be like, I could be happier.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know.
No, we don't. We
It's
don't
hard to say.
we've
I don't know how
seen.
I'll feel. I like the vibes right now. You know, it's hard to hear that he's lost his joy.
No,
you
last time I heard somebody say they lost their. That was Shawn Michaels giving up the title. He said he lost his smile.
Wow.
That was Josh sounded like Michaels in the ring when he lost his smile. Didn't want a job to Bret Hart, but clearly he doesn't want to play for Memphis anymore. And there's another guy not too far from him who lost a lot of weight. He's playing very well, but clearly he doesn't want to be in your hometown anymore, Leroy.
So
I'm just saying,
Zion and can I just tell you, that's a coin toss, both of them.
Very immature.
But you don't care.
Oh, I do care. You got to keep the vibes high. You know, we got Norm Powell right now. Bam Adebayo's cooking. You know, if it's a deal too good to pass up, I mean, we could have a talk. Am I going to give up the farm for these guys? No. But if they continue to, make a stink, we'll have to see what happens. Very interesting. Remember the last time somebody lost their joy?
Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but safe to say, Ja and
Zion? Zion
are much better than what Jimmy was when he left here.
Ja's not, I don't know. They're younger.
So if they're not better than Jimmy, why are you even doing the thing?
What thing am I doing? I'm just observing.
Dude, you can't
Just observing.
Oh my God.
Very interesting.
You know what you like to do?
Hmm?
You like to put yourself out there with all situations without committing to nothing but saying everything.
I don't have to commit. I'm happy with my relationship right now. I'm happy. I'm having a good time.
You're the
Just
worst.
enjoying it.
You're the worst.
Easy breezy.
The worst. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop.
He's happy with his relationship.
Yeah.
Sicrito says, stop making Ja to Miami happen. He hates the system the Heat are currently running. He got the coach fired over it last year. I'm aware. The guy that have Noah LaRoche as the coordinator. But here's the thing. Did he hate the system or did he hate the coach? I don't know. You have a coach like Spo. If that's a place you actually want to be, I think you know what the deal is.
Yeah.
You know what the deal is. But he's definitely he's not been the same impactful player that he was when he first burst on the scene. Is he as explosive? His rim attacks aren't the great. Can't shoot a lick. Dude's making Jaime Jaquez look like Ray Allen this year.
Who would you want?
Who
would you want?
Between Jaime and Ja?
No, not
Jaime. Zion and Ja.
Zion and Ja.
Yes.
Zion.
I think I like Zion. I've always been a Zion guy.
Ja is tiny.
Also very,
but here's the other thing.
So then let me ask you this.
They're
then.
both injured all the time.
All the time.
I got you.
So much baggage.
But if the trade for Zion,
Mhm.
you had to part ways with Khalil, would you do it?
I don't think I can do that. You see what he can do. You see what this guy can do? When I know that they got to find their own little engagement with him, but he's such a moose and those hands and that shot. I just
If
feel like
he's a moose,
I
then
feel
what's
like
Zion?
I feel like we're just scratching the surface with Khalil. I really do.
If he's a moose, what's Zion?
I don't know.
He's a bull.
Take a break. Back up to this. Why is Bam congratulating us? I want to congratulate him. I'll tell you, Leroy, I hope that Zubac made a bologna sandwich at home today. Otherwise, he's going to be hungry because Bam Adebayo took his lunch money yesterday. What a performance. By the way, did you see this Giannis yesterday?
That was a hell of a shot, bro.
Yeah. That was the shot was fine. They beat the Pacers. The Pacers stink. It was shocking. They lost their two of their best players. They're not good. I loved everybody who was like, yeah, I think they're gonna be able to have the infrastructure to get it done. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. Just call me crazy. I think they're gonna struggle a little bit. I think that I think losing Halliburton and Jason Tatum, tough for teams that were really good last year. Who'd have thought? This Giannis, though. So yesterday, Miles Turner made his return to Indiana, and he got booed. They booed the holy hell out of him.
Really?
Yeah, and look, I feel bad for him because, the organization was in a spot where obviously they were going to move on because they knew, hey, we don't have Halliburton. They're going to pay this guy. And the Bucks gave him a boatload of money. But that is a true rivalry. Those teams hate each other. They don't like each other. So he got booed, and then this was him yesterday. His feelings got hurt.
It was disheartening, man. It was frustrating. You give 10 years of your life, your blood, your sweat, your tears. You take pay cuts. You survive trade rumors. You try to do everything the right way, and then sometimes that stuff shakes out. It's cool. I take it on the chin. I think a lot of people say I said things, but I think a lot of people want to formulate their own narratives and spin it to whatever they want it to be. But it is what it is, man. Like I say, you take it on the chin, just move on.
Takes it on the chin, he moves on. Good for him. But that wasn't. But that wasn't enough, Leroy.
It's not his fault. He got traded to.
He didn't get traded. He signed as a free agent, but he didn't. He felt the offer was a slap in the face, and I think he comparatively what he got to Milwaukee, I think it was. He got a lot of dough. Then this Giannis has to step up for him, right? Now, I could be reading into this.
Here he goes.
You are probably reading it too.
I could be.
Where's your bifocals?
Giannis yesterday, Vlad, he steps to the microphone. He goes, hey, Turner, I got this, big dog. I'm going to step up for you, and I'm going to defend you. I'll let you listen to it. I don't want to influence the jury pool. But I kind of feel like there's a little foreshadowing here. If I'm reading the room right from old Giannis.
I just don't say this for Miles because maybe he didn't say it for himself. Like being able to play in the NBA, like the average span on the player, lifespan on the NBA player is I think 4.5 years in the NBA. He had 10 years of service in one franchise. To be able to come here in Indiana, all-time leading black leader, to be booed, for sure. It might not say it kind of hurt, but we are here to pick him up, tell him how much we love him and respect him, and we understand how much he gave for the team, for Indiana, and how much he's willing to give for Milwaukee. So he's, as I said, he's a great person, great character, great competitor. I played against him 10 years. I think he gave everything he had, blood, sweat, tears, his body, many times on the line for the Indiana team. So anybody that was booing him today or was booing the Bucks, okay, you can boo the Bucks, I understand. But booing Miles Turner, just think about yourself, put yourself in that position, working in, your job for 10 years, and all of a sudden you decide to make a move for your family and for yourself because you have different goals, different aspirations for life. And then you go back and your co-workers and your boss is yelling at you and booing you. You kind of like, man, like, what the hell?
You know what, Tobin? I've always prided myself being a man of my word.
Yeah.
And when I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yep.
I'm sorry for taking a shot at you earlier.
Thanks, man.
That was a little over-explaining.
Mm-hmm.
He over-explained. Like you said, okay, cool, you were being a captain. I'm being a captain. I'm being a leader of my team. I got the support of my teammate.
Right.
But when you're going into, like, when you go give years and the family decisions, stuff like that, now it makes me think about what you said early in the year, right before training camp, where you like, if I change my mind, I'm human. If I change my mind in 9 to 10 months, yeah, he's pretty much letting Milwaukee fans know, hey man, once I leave, don't be booing me.
Don't be booing me.
I gave y'all a title.
If I make a decision for me, or you
And
make
my
a decision for your
family.
family,
Are you?
He's right.
I mean, I'm talking about Miles Turner. I'm totally talking about Miles Turner.
No, Leroy,
Totally.
he's right. He's absolutely
totally
right.
talking about Miles
No,
Turner.
Leroy, he's right.
So I have Miles Turner's back. I mean, just because he wants to leave a place
I played
because
10
he
years against him.
spread his wings a little bit.
I played 10 years against them.
Right.
I played 13 years for you guys. It's just semantics. It's just semantics.
Leroy, come on. Interesting.
He's right.
Interesting wording from the Greek freak.
Can I just say,
Greek freak with the
Vlad,
Greek speak?
My bad.
I never thought I'd see today.
What?
Wait, Leroy, wait. Okay, hold on. What did he just say? Break down what Giannis just said right now.
I mean, he basically
The fact that you
got
gotta start
on
with
fans.
I
He
mean,
basically got on fans for booing a guy that left their organization and went to a rival.
okay.
But once you let your guy go, he goes where he goes. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he goes.
You
where he
can't
goes.
control. You can't control.
If your organization doesn't want him, don't get
Right.
mad if you go. But
Right.
then put a little.
So you think he threw a little something out there to say, hey, so when I leave, don't boo me.
Yeah, do it, dude.
So wait a minute. Time out. How you gonna take a shot at me when you've come around and agreed with us?
I don't agree with it.
He
I
doesn't
was
want
just-
to agree.
No, I don't agree with it. I'm just saying
Then what is your
that's what his angle was.
But you
what
would
is your
agree. You would
assessment?
agree.
What
You
is
would
your
agree.
assessment?
You,
Leroy?
you don't think there was?
I just think in general, like it is kind of like crazy that you could go from loving a guy to hating him that quick just because of that decision. And so I tell players all the time, half the fans gonna hate you anyway. So do what makes you happy.
Seems like he's
Rats off a ship.
Man, he's just being a good teammate.
nah, but he was over explaining.
He had more. He
That's
just kept going.
That's like when
Right.
that's like when you're lying to your girl, trying to tell your girl all the places you were at when you were really at one place. You just, you should have came home early. Yeah, baby. Then Tobin, you know what I'm saying? He ate something bad. So I had to pull him over to the side and he had to puke and all of this. And no, we don't need to know all of that. Just go, look, this is what happened. I got his back. That was bad. He showed support, he played well for you guys. That should have been it. But then when you explaining, now it's almost like you're talking for yourself.
That's what it felt like.
Setting up your excuse, your force field.
Laying the groundwork. You know what I'm saying, Vlad?
Yeah.
Take a break. We come back. What? Don't look at me like that, dude.
He's right.
Take a break. When we come back, the damage is done, my friend. Next. December. Stories and more from Iron Mike. And we got your chance to win tickets. Just keep on the door show for details on how you can win. You guys losing the fight to that door? You guys can't wait to win. Tickets are also on sale and available for purchase at casino.hardrock.com/holiwood/events. What happened? Somebody thought you played for the Jaguars?
No. I don't talk to them. So I'm just minding my own damn business. Right?
Wait. Just let's do damage.
Don't talk with your mouth full, please.
Okay.
Yeah, but before that,
-1 for hobnobbery, for tardiness.
It's her fault.
What did I say? What did I say, Tobin? What did I say?
Wait.
you're
What did I
so
say?
spot on,
Whose
Vlad.
fault was
No
it?
honor among
No,
hobnobbers.
No. Whose fault was it?
Your eyebrow hairs.
I also like how you pulled a Leroy too, and you walked in here and you went immediately housed the candy in the microphone.
Jesus Christ, I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's not like you, JFig. I knew she was cranky.
Hoover.
Yeah.
That was like a Hoover vacuum.
No, like you must be hungry.
Let's do damage is done because I definitely.
All right, here's
You
my
come at
damage.
me, I come at you.
My damage is done. Goes to Mike McDaniel because obviously, and you know what I'm tired of?
What's that?
He gets up there yesterday. I'm gonna play this, and he's asked about his job security, and he likes to do this thing like, "It's not my place to talk about my job security because I got to be focused on the Bills." Hey, guess what, dude? All this focus you've been doing, not really great results.
He can focus all he wants.
None
he
of
ain't
my
playing
job
on the field.
and what people depend on me for has anything to do with any of my feelings. It's irrelevant. My job as it stands is to be the head football coach and to make sure that I have a group of individuals, as empowered as a team as possible, so we can go to the inevitable game on Sunday at 1:00 and give ourselves the best chance to win. So anything outside of that, I try to be as disciplined as possible. Wish
your team was disciplined.
To understand what is required of me, where my brain needs to be at, and my focus has been on having a team learn from the lessons today, so that we can apply the lessons and our preparation for towards Buffalo on Wednesday, and that's kind of where I'm at.
What?
Yeah, great. Damage is done, Mike McDaniel. You can pretend to put all the focus on it, and I don't hear anything all you want, but the damage is done. You know what it is. You're 2-7, dude. Leroy,
Show the video. Put it on there.
No,
I give authority.
I can't show the video because Lupe is in the video. And you know how she feels about that. And I'm a good friend.
So anyway, I'm just minding my own business, actually getting Vlad some Swedish fish, right?
Love the Swedes.
And Jennifer approaches me with scissors.
Trying to stab you?
No.
Oh, no, wait. Okay,
no.
Look,
So
I'm gonna look at this.
look.
Jeez.
Right.
You coming at his eyebrows?
It
What are
said,
you doing?
don't move.
We were grooming Leroy. That's why.
Don't move. So and she was using my nose as like grip. She goes, move over. I see her. And so I'm just standing there. That's what was going on. I didn't ask.
The damage.
Wait,
here
no,
was the
I
fact
did
that
not ask.
He had
That's very sharp. You're very close
Yes.
to his eyes.
I can handle scissors.
And it was house scissors. It wasn't grooming
No,
scissors.
they weren't.
So it wasn't really cutting. It was more pulling.
Really? How do you feel now?
I don't know.
Lighter? Do you feel lighter?
My eyebrows felt fine.
Mm-hmm. Your eyebrow hairs were literally poking out your eyes. You're welcome.
I don't think he wants office.
So you see?
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
You sitting here,
He
your
didn't
office.
want
girl-
it. He would have just stayed there.
What's he supposed to do?
Well,
You're
then
threatening.
move.
You're threatening him
You
with a
have-
weapon.
You
Did
have
I
a
threaten
weapon.
him? Did I threaten him?
You threatened him with the scissors in
No.
his eyes.
Here you go. Here's the word. Wait. Don't move. Wait. You're moving.
And you've been very.
Don't move.
You've also been very on edge today.
I literally don't know where you're coming from with this. All I did was clean a camera, and that
Hey,
was actually a
man.
crime for you.
What happened on this cruise, bro?
Yeah, you came
Yeah.
in.
You came back with like
in,
some.
There's a lot of tension. You're
There's
sitting here.
no tension.
You're doing lights.
Maybe Stella didn't get
camera,
her groove on.
You see imperfections in Leroy's eyebrows. You can't stand it, and you're chewing in the microphone. You never ASMR.
Yo, you came in like you were chewing some big chew gum.
What happened?
You look like a manager.
Because you guys are literally so perfect.
No, we're not. not.
No.
Nobody's calling perfection. It's just out of behavior.
not-
It's out of
I'm
character.
not perfect because I come to the workplace to have bond with my friends or whatever, and somebody says I need to be groomed in the hallway.
That wasn't me. That was Lupe.
You bothered by the Dolphins? Like,
But
what's
wait.
going on here?
Lupe said it, but then you go, wait, I got something.
I help you. You know what?
You groomed me with office scissors.
You're welcome.
I think there's a little
Dog.
chunk missing.
He has nothing missing besides
Little missing.
the.
Right there.
Nobody would have noticed it.
We all know.
That's why you use grooming scissors, not office ones.
Well, I didn't have them. I left them at home. I always carry scissors on me.
Wait, what?
Why? Because of your hairs?
Because of
Just
birds?
going rogue?
Poor birds.
I just need scissors sometimes.
What damage is done for you?
You guys.
Wow.
Literally, I come in here after like spending the weekend away from communication, really.
Civilization.
And then here, I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
What?
You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
I'm sorry,
You're almost doing more. It's
anything.
like that's why it's so odd. You're like, I don't know, nothing. Everything seems to be out of place for you, especially his eyebrows.
I mean, more people are in the studios now, so yeah, things are out of place.
No, this
Damage is done.
I gotta tell you, and
For
not to
lashing
mention
out.
the royal announcement of the princess
Oh, that was a
returning,
problem too. Me
returning
say-
to
oh my
returning to
God.
Florida.
You guys are
Guys!
ridiculous.
I'm back.
You know what?
Vlad, what damage is done for you?
Just tell me you miss me and move on.
I mean,
Let's move on.
Move on. Move on.
My damage is done. Toronto Blue Jays.
No. Wow.
And Drake.
Oh. no.
It's just got a Drake on a stray.
This was your revenge. This was your opportunity to erase the big L you took last year. It was as if the World Series, the baseball gods wanted to have Blue Jays versus Dodgers. And right when you had victory in the grasp of your hands, a Miguel Rojas, a former Marlin.
I can't believe it. Miguel Rojas. So happy
former
for him.
Marlin took it away from you.
Yep.
Just snatch defeat out of the hands of victory.
Miggy Rowe.
And then now you ain't like them.
Nope.
Like that's all they were playing. I swear to God, they should have been playing that in the clubhouse while they were popping champagne. Because that had to hurt.
RVA Richie points out too, Vlad. Don Mattingly also loser.
Donnie Baseball
once
hurt.
again.
But Donnie Baseball could have gotten one with the Yankees if he stayed as a hitting coach, but he didn't. So, it is what it is. But Donnie Baseball hurts. But damn, City of Toronto and Drake.
They've had some brutal ones.
Damage is done, my friend.
They've had some brutal ones, that's for sure. All right, there you go. That is the damage is
Was
done.
Drake at the game?
No, but he was celebrating a lot when they won, when they beat the.
He was
the Mariners.
peacocking.
He was
Okay.
peacocking, and we all know if Drake supports
Front
you,
runner.
No, if Drake supports you,
You lose.
you're gonna lose.
Yep. Big time jinx.
Yep.
He's worse than Tobin.
Whoa.
We call those front runners.
I'm not a front runner.
That's how the Canes play basketball. I mean football.
Oh.
Front runners. When everything's going great, everybody's good.
You watch any of the Canes yesterday, the basketball team?
No.
Okay. Jeez. All right.
There was a good game on last night. That Arizona versus Florida was a good one. Florida lost.
I watched some of Monday Night Football,
Ugh,
so that wasn't going anywhere. Went to sleep.
Do you feel obligated to watch football? Because I had no interest in watching that game last night.
Betting wise.
I try to watch it, but I get up at like 5 in the morning to go to the gym.
I understand. I'm not talking about time. I'm just
So I ain't
saying.
even-
Just saying. Any football game you feel
Some games-
level of obligation to play.
Some games I'll look forward to.
Leroy.
Hmm.
It's that time. You owe us lunch, by the way. You owe me lunch.
I know you weren't here yesterday.
What did he? For what?
New England versus Cleveland. He took.
I took Cleveland.
Well, you know who's playing this week?
Who? The Jets in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm off that. I got to pay up my last day.
Gotta come clean.
You know what they trying to figure out in Cleveland with all the stuff going on? Why isn't Shador playing? I'm like, really?
It's probably like, great.
Guess
Don't
what?
blame me.
Guess what? Another week or so.
No.
No. You know what's gonna happen in another week?
What?
why isn't Quinn Ewers playing?
Well, Mike McDaniel was asked about that yesterday, and there were reports over the weekend that it sounds like he's got the green light to bench Tua if Tua keeps stinking up the
He
joint.
ain't benching Tua because it makes him look wrong.
Does it?
Yeah.
Who else was he going to go with?
I mean, he is wrong. He's the one.
He was already wrong because he's already
there. He went up there and it's like, you got to pay him. You got to pay him, Boss Ross. You got to pay him. You got to pay him. And Boss Ross was like, you sure?
Do you think that Mike McDaniel, because in these power struggles of keeping your job, do you think that Mike McDaniel went to Stephen Ross and he goes, hey, bro, your GM went out here and he put the offensive line in front of him. He got a guy off a torn Achilles. That was his grand idea. And then he traded up for old turnover Vianaya over here, where he just is a turnstile left and right.
I would just be a little like, it's kind of unfair.
It is unfair, but
to the player when your last draft pick in a very similar situation got a whole year, and now you're saying we need you to play, so you got to be where we need you to be.
I'm not, but listen, I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm talking about guys who are making excuses for themselves. Like they go to the owner and they're like, "Come on, this was the guy's grand idea." Of course, Tua hasn't been good this year. You know,
I guess.
Now look, they're making that same excuse in Cincinnati, and old man Joe Boozero with that terrible Bengals lines throwing up 400 every week.
Oh my god,
it's incredible.
He scored 90 points, 80 points in the last 2 weeks, and they had lost both games.
It's crazy. Their defense is
First of all,
it's a special kind of awful.
Let's just have one basic concept here that we all need to understand.
What's that?
A coach's job is to win games. Good, bad, or indifferent. His job is to win games. You do a disservice to the other people on the team if you put a guy in there that you know shouldn't be playing. So what I would say about Quinn Ewers is if there was any chance that he was ready and could go in and play and be effective, he probably would already been in there to some extent, right? But to make it sound like now that's an option, we don't know where he is in his development yet.
That's true.
And it's unfair because now you're going to ruin two quarterbacks.
Well, the damage may be done on one.
It may be done on one, but now throwing somebody else, like, so you're going to throw him in and have him look like Grant and Savaianaya?
Oof.
Right. Like you're like, what is that going to accomplish? So if he is ready to play and he can give the team the best chance to win, you can throw him in based on the facts that you're going to have the support of the guys that are still playing for you. But if you just throw him in there to make it look like, oh, we just want to see what he has, then that's how the other players are going to respond to that. So you can't do that. You always have to put.
But how bad does that have to get for Tua to not to that for that not?
Oh
to
no,
dude,
you'll know.
But do you think we're close? Because he's leading the league in interceptions. He's been terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's still ain't 30 for 30, but yeah, he hasn't been his best version. I would say they have. Do they play this week in Madrid?
No, next week. They've had the Bills this week.
So they go Bills.
They're gonna get killed.
Bills, Madrid, bye.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
So here's a question.
So I would say going into that bye week, if Tua is still struggling, maybe they do it. But I don't think. Huh?
You say if he struggles after the Madrid game?
People love a change
because that's the bye week.
People love an international change.
So now it's 2 weeks.
If there's a quarterback change, there might be a head coaching change as well.
You think?
I can have Anthony Weaver coach 4 more games.
It'd be 6 more.
Would it? Wait, what week is that? Week 12? I mean 5 more. Yeah.
For
5
week
more
10.
games.
So it'd be 10, 11, and then the bye is 12.
Yeah, so it'd be 6 games. Okay. I can have him coach 6 games.
I can count.
I could have him coach a third of the season. If I have Quinn Ewers,
Gotta stop chewing the Sour Patch Kids in the microphone. I mean, it's really something.
They both came in with.
I mean,
mouthful.
it's something. It's
both of you. The both of you.
You threw a
Stop
whole.
dragging me, okay? I did it one time. He's done it this entire
You
segment.
started off
Let's
though,
chill.
but here's
Let's
but you're the
chill.
green light. Like he's gonna follow
No,
what
he's
you
not
do.
gonna follow. He's been doing this his entire
She
career.
attacked me
Let's
with
chill.
scissors.
I'm
Let's
sorry that
chill.
happened to you. I'm sorry that happened.
You
to
started it coming in mouthful. Now he's
Oh,
ending
please,
it with
let's go to break.
mouthful.
How about that?
It's just they're just the two of you. Can you?
Literally anything I do today, we're gonna go ahead and get
Hey, wait
comment
a
about it.
minute. Wait a minute.
This is why I get angry.
I've only complained about one thing. You approach me with scissors and just start shaving my eyebrows.
But in fairness, I think you kind
And then
you
wait,
came in on it.
and
Stu.
then
I
you
don't think it was
said,
us.
and then you said,
I do love her bangs.
there's one
Hmm?
that I need to get, and then it became a whole grooming session.
Yeah, that's the
because
one.
they all kept appearing.
It's like potato
So
chips.
the more I looked, the more they were just all over the place.
You got caterpillar eyebrows, dude.
He does.
So
Just
you know what?
butterfly
Women, y'all have to trim your eyebrows all the time. These eyebrows have never been touched.
Till today.
Yeah,
By
till
office
today.
supplies.
Till today.
Yeah, if I ain't gonna lie, I would tell Spoon, have Spoon call JFig. That'd be an awkward conversation.
No, she like
She loves me.
no, she
I
probably good.
love you, Jennifer, but don't touch my man's eyebrow.
No,
Probably
she'd be
fake
like,
me because
you
that
know,
thing
she'd
was-
probably be like, I've been staring at that thing for about a month. No, my daughter does that too.
Hmm?
She's like, Dad, hold on one second. Don't move. Let me get that.
But they have regular scissors, yeah.
Dude, at that time, I'm just numb. I just lay still so I don't get poked in the eye or nothing.
There you go.
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you.
Can't trust anybody who likes candy corn.
I would agree. I'm not a fan. Give us a weather update from Chill Zone AC, featuring reliably root AC systems. Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
All right. It is cloudy. I would look for maybe a chance at a shower, but there's really no rain in the forecast. It looks like it can rain. The winds are probably 10 to 15 miles an hour coming out of the hard to get a direction with no planes and the clouds are not moving. Looks like it might be out of the east. I can't tell. This time of year is probably out of the northeast. So I'm gonna go ahead with that. Temperatures are a little above 80. And the winds are blowing like 10 to 15 miles an hour. Trees are moving a little bit. Other than that, looks like we're getting to that point in time that you wait all year to live in Florida for the weather that we're about to
Gorgeous
get
times.
from like November to March.
79 degrees. Feels like it's 76, makes it cooler. Wind is 13 miles per hour, gust 19 miles per hour, and it's blowing northeast.
Speaking of gusts, it felt like there was one in the Ponzi scheme dome last night because
Into it.
Yeah, into it. Whatever. What is that?
What's the Ponzi scheme dome?
Yeah, that tree company they used to skate the salary cap. What's that called? The tree company?
They suing, aren't they? They're suing.
I think they are suing Ballmer now. Yeah, you know, he didn't do anything though. He's innocent. But speaking of gusts, this James Harden's still flopping all over the place like a fish, huh? He doesn't get embarrassed by that.
That's his thing.
He doesn't get embarrassed by that.
That's his thing.
Just tumbling willy-nilly all over the place.
That's his thing.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Why are you shocked? Listen, why are you shocked when a scorpion bites the frog?
It's just a very
It's a scorpion.
What are you a man of fables?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, James Harden has been James Harden his whole career, and now you're talking about James Harden flopping.
Just he's still.
Hey, how long has he been in the league? Still 14 years.
Still doing the trickery.
15 years, and you're still complaining about the same.
It's annoying.
That's who he is.
It's annoying.
And it's only annoying if it hurts your team and he gets everybody with the flop.
Who's still falling for this? Like, don't the referees, don't they get a handle on this stuff?
I mean, it usually gets Kalel taken out of the game, the pump fake. Or remember who got caught with the pump fake? Was that Wiggins? No, that was KD. Remember KD got caught with the pump fake with
first game of the
season.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or DoralVolkswagen.com. So keeping an eye on the trade wire. We got till 4:00 today, where the NFL trade deadline. Nothing doing as of yet. We had some rumors about Bradley Chubb in the chat. He has not been traded. So nothing doing right now. Jacoby Myers
There's no trades that would get you any substantial draft picks, right? Like there's no first round.
I'll let you trade. By the way, I heard your comments yesterday, Tobin. Patrick Paul's not getting you a first rounder.
Oh, you're crazy, dude.
No, he's not. A second round guy's not gonna get you a first round guy.
I don't understand that. Talent is talent. Devon Achane would get you a second rounder. He was a third rounder.
He hasn't played a full season.
All right. I mean,
Achane at this point, the guy that would garner the most on your team
is Jalen Waddle.
Is Jalen Waddle. Correct. I would agree.
We'll see.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's just the way it is. Like, you thinking that Patrick Paul, who's only played 9 games, is going to get you a first-round pick. You're crazy.
Well, I wouldn't trade him for anything but a first-round pick. Like,
no, you said he would get you a first-rounder.
I think that if you were going to actually trade him, you would trade him for a first-rounder. Like, if somebody came to me and they said, hey, we'll give you a second-round pick for Patrick Paul, I'm hanging up.
Leroy, you don't know. They don't have offers for Paul. You've literally been wrong for 2 straight seasons. About what? A lot of stuff. We all been wrong. We all thought the Dolphins would be better. But I don't no, man, he's not going to get you a first rounder. Not even close.
Not even close?
No, he's only played 8 games.
All right. So like in the offseason, would he get you a first rounder? If he continues to play
If he
like this?
if he plays like this and he gets like a Pro Bowl or
What does he need a Pro Bowl for? Like we did this with the Tunsil thing yesterday.
Or
Jaelan Tunsil wasn't a Pro Bowler when he got traded.
Okay. But that's just just something that increases your value.
I understand it increases your value. Obviously, if you had accolades, that would increase your value. But I'm just saying, I don't know how many Pro Bowlers are going to get off of let's say the Dolphins win 4 games this year. There's not going to be a lot of Pro Bowlers because the rest of your line was a bunch of sieves around you.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Joe Thomas sitting there being like, these bums.
Yeah. Didn't he just get in the Hall of Fame?
He did.
Thomas? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Never had, 1 or 2 winning seasons.
Did he?
I know he threw up a donut.
Yeah, I don't see anything other than this Ricky Scoops on Twitter. I don't see anything that's like.
I can't think of anybody, like, I don't even know, because here's the problem. You've invested so much into Waddle that there's another player that if you got rid of him, you would have to pay money. Right? Because he's paid as one of the highest paid receivers in the league.
Yeah, it's not awful. I don't think his contract is awful in comparison to some other guys. But, that's another guy. Like, these are guys. Here's the thing, though. Like, when I'm saying trade these guys, like, don't just trade them to trade them. Like, obviously you're in a position of like, hey, if somebody knocks their socks off, then you got to obviously listen to it.
I would say this. If Jalen Waddle were coming in out of the draft right now, where would he get drafted? You think he would get drafted in the first round?
I would assume so.
Okay. So that's where I would start. Like, we can't trade Jalen Waddle without a first rounder, right? Because then if you trade him, at least you think you can get another one, right? Around the same time. So what ends up happening is you get another first round wide receiver, but you're saving $25+ million a year.
Yeah.
Right? That's how you're
kind of resetting the clock.
Right. Patrick Paul. Right? Like, he ain't getting a first rounder. But if you get a second rounder, right? You're just resetting.
But that's why I would say, like, the Paul thing would play into me getting a better asset, because he's only on his second year. You don't even have to pay him now.
Right. So why trade him?
Just because it's over.
Yeah, but you still
it's over. It's like,
here's what I would like somebody to just please answer this. Right? You know that they're going to keep some players, right? You realize that. You can't get rid of everybody.
Not many. They're not going to keep many.
Right.
Who's going to stick around?
Even not many is, okay, Waddle. I would say Achane. I would say Patrick Paul.
Yeah, we all know who the best players are. I'm saying, what's your price point, though, that you would part with them because you're ready to reset? Like, their talent, and when you have to pay them, for Waddle, you pay him right. You're paying him right now.
Right.
Achane, you're going to have to pay him next year.
Right.
When you're not going to be a contender, most likely.
How many many dynamic players like Achane are in the league?
I don't know.
There's maybe 5.
Okay, so you think
you got to keep him? Like, you got to evaluate your players to the point where, hey, some of these guys are gonna have to help us with the turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't get rid of everybody. You can't start, because first of all, nobody's that good to hit on every single player. So you got to have a base to start with so that you can build around that. Like, regardless of what people are going to give you or what you think you should get for a trade, you still need players. You can't replace a whole team, but you can have a core guy. You got a left tackle, check. You got a number 1 wide receiver. Okay, whether you think so or not, check. You got a running back, check. You got 3 running backs. All are young, except for Achane.
But only one we knew is like a for sure good player.
Is Achane, correct. You got a D tackle. You took him in the first round. He had to learn on the job. That's what your left tackle and your D tackle had to do. Learn on the job. It looks terrible, but it is what it is. So, like, you got about 5 or 6 guys that are you're gonna have to keep.
But also to your point, like you want to build the team from the inside out. Like, what's the point of having these guys? Wouldn't you rather you could reinvest picks to fortified guys on the inside, and then you will go get your skill guys when you fortified your trenches. Like that's another way you could look at it.
What I would like to hire is not a liar.
Huh?
Okay. Y'all don't remember when
Lyman now?
No, when Chris Greer first came in, he said he was going to build from the trenches out.
You Don King, dude?
What?
He just dropped the bar.
Yeah.
I said I don't want a liar.
No, that's not what you said.
The line before, you know what I don't want to acquire? Another liar. That's what you said.
No, I don't want to hire another liar.
I don't want to hire another liar.
Right, because Thank you,
Tobin. Thank you.
Because Chris Greer lied. He basically said he was coming in and built through the trenches. And he did not do that. He went the direct opposite.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, if you have these guys and that's going to be your philosophy, like, let's say somebody does want to build it from the inside out rather than having those guys, that's where the flipping would come. Is like, all right, yes, it's great to have a receiver. If we have 4 sieves next to Patrick Paul, what's the point?
Correct.
So,
I'm
not saying he's not
keep in mind, everybody's looking for offensive linemen.
Well, that was my point for the Patrick Paul thing. That's why it's so valuable. If you feel like you have a good one and somebody's offering up,
then what are you going to do?
You're starting from scratch.
But you got nobody starts from absolute scratch.
Yeah, I'm talking about a deal that you can't turn down, though. Like, I'm obviously not just flipping Patrick Paul for nothing, but if somebody gave me the Laramie Tunsil deal, 3 first-rounders for him, yeah, of course I would have to listen.
You're not getting that.
Well, you say it. You say no, but you also say in the same breath that there's not enough offensive linemen around. And this guy's been really
Nobody's
good.
Nobody's going to offer 3 offensive linemen for a guy who's played half a season.
Okay, what about in the offseason?
No, still not 3 first-rounders.
Okay.
That, like, you know what an offensive lineman that gets 3 first-rounders is?
Yeah, Laramie Tunsil
like?
did. He didn't have the accolades he did until he got to Houston.
Okay.
That's kind of like your whole thing about there not being enough.
The circumstances are much different than they were here.
Well, how?
Because when you traded Laramie Tunsil, did you get a first rounder for him?
They got 3.
You got 3 first rounders for him, and like he was going to be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
So like you knew what kind of talent he was, and thought. I mean, basically they just gave you 3 first round picks.
Yeah, they got him. They got him to drop because of extortion, but that doesn't anything. He still played 3 seasons with you.
Right. Okay, but I'm just saying this is not the same situation or circumstance. Like at no point,
you're starting from scratch. It's kind of the same circumstance.
How can you start a football team from scratch?
That's literally what they did. They went and they were terrible. Do you not remember 2019 when Brian Flores got here?
Yeah.
There was nothing here except for Minkah Fitzpatrick, who said, "Get me the hell out of here." Correct. Everybody else was gone.
Right. But even all right, you can't build from absolute scratch.
But they did.
I mean, they still kept players, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then he said, like 3 weeks in, "Please get me out of here. I want out.
All right.
I want out." Back after this. Just reading during the break. Tom Brady.
Dude, you just
it's from the New York Post. I swear to God, this isn't me getting the. I did fall for the fake. Did you fall for the fake Woj story yesterday, Vlad?
No, but when you were saying the story, I was laughing my ass off.
Fell for a fake Woj story. I
come
thought Woj in a rage got kicked out of St. Bonaventure's game.
Out of all the times for Woj to have a rage, it would be out of the first game of the season.
That's what I thought. I thought he was just I thought he was crazy passionate. It's funny.
Really?
What?
Crazy passionate Woj?
When he was dropping those bombs, he was crazy passionate for those.
This is from page 6. Tom Brady's beloved dog Lua died in 2023, and the canine's blood was used to make a clone. On Tuesday, the retired NFL player revealed his new dog Junie's origins in a joint statement with Colossal Biosciences, with whom he worked to clone Lua. The former quarterback, who is an investor in the company, gushed over, quote, a second chance his family has with Junie, according to People magazine. Quote, I love my animals. They mean the world to me and my family. A few years ago, I worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology through a simple blood draw of our family's elderly dog before she passed. Brady revealed that Colossal Biosciences acquired Viagen Pets and Equine, a company that cloned Barbara Streisand's dead dog and Paris Hilton's missing dog. Quote, I'm excited how Colossal and Viagen's tech together can help both families losing their beloved pets while helping save endangered species.
What's the constant there?
Rich?
Yeah.
Well, the rich like to spend money on
Because you know what
stuff.
broke folks do? Go get another
New
same
dog.
breed.
We'll adopt a new dog too.
Yeah. Well, I got to be careful. We adopted a dog. He treats us like a chew toy.
Would you clone a dog?
No.
Really?
I had a dog for 14 years. I had a yellow lab. He was awesome, right? And then I got a new lab. That's how it works. Cycle of love, right?
Cycle of love.
Yeah.
But what if you had a really awesome dog?
I do have awesome dogs.
And then you were like, Zeus.
My last dog was awesome. My Rebecca used to ride my old lab like Seabiscuit.
Zeus 2.0.
He'd just walk around. She'd just ride him. She would lay on him like as a little baby, right? No harm, no nothing. It was the coolest thing, right?
Kickback says Tom Brady thinks he's God now. You know Tom Brady's working to get that blood lab. You know he's getting it to get another couple of years under center.
No.
We're just waiting. Oh yeah.
No. Dude,
he's
let me tell you.
He's gonna turn back the clock.
Once you get out of that cycle, it's hard to go back.
Dude, not with a guy who's cloning things. He'll be Raiders quarterback when he's 60.
Okay. You might be able to clone people. You can't clone bones.
You can clone time. You know, he could do blood manipulation. Who knows what he's up to?
Yeah, but 60
You know what they always test?
60-year-old bones go through stuff that 20-year-old bones don't.
Dude, he's got a blood lab.
It doesn't matter.
You know what they always test
It doesn't
first
matter. It doesn't matter.
How can you say it doesn't matter?
Because it ain't going to do nothing to make your bones younger. So when he go out there and get hit the first time, and then they do the quick wave to get the stretcher and the ambulance out.
You don't know about cloning.
And you too, you do meathead?
I think you're dismissing it.
Really? Yeah. So you think people are next?
I think Tom Brady is making sure it worked for Luna or Lua, whatever the hell the dog's name is.
So he's testing it
on
and
her.
Then he's going to be the first human.
And then, yep.
Okay. You've just hit. Why are you doing this?
What do you mean?
Why are you doing?
Why do you think he needs that broadcast money? Research funds. I'm telling you. Tom Brady's reign of terror is not over.
Tobin would clone a hot dog.
Don't need to.
You don't have to. You can get an 8-pack.
I'm telling you right now.
The old have brittle bones. That's what I'm saying. You can't do nothing about that.
I'm sure if they got blood science, they got bone science too, dude. You know, like a Terminator.
Man, people are already getting cloned, Leroy. Who?
People.
What's that show that used to come on HBO with the people versus robots? You couldn't tell who was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa. Somebody tell me, please, please, please.
Well, somebody mentioned The Substance.
No,
Is it
not The
that?
Substance. It came on a few years ago. First it started off as a Western, and people were Westworld. Westworld.
Oh, Westworld. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that show.
you
It
couldn't
got
t-
kind of stupid after 2
Right.
seasons.
Right, because the season always
We get
ended.
it.
The season always ended with a person who you thought was a regular person was a clone.
Yeah,
or
the
a
same,
robot.
same song and dance for all those shows. It's like, hey, the people are worse than the robot. We get it. It's just like zombies, like, oh, the people are worse than the zombies. We get it. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, Tom Brady's up.
I
to
don't
something.
understand how you could get the gist of every movie,
Mhm.
but then you watch like Love at First Sight.
Love is
tend to
Blind.
say Love is Blind.
Right.
Same difference.
Well, it's not the same difference. Different people, different relationships. It's
How do
actually
you know about that? Is that what you
different
watched?
No,
concoctions.
I don't watch it.
Mm.
I know.
I'm telling you, Tom Brady's up to something.
What?
He's up to something.
Okay.
You're cloning dogs. That's not where you stop. Okay. Once that works, there's no ends in sight to what he might try. And trust me when I tell you, he wants another decade under center. And he's gonna tell his doctor, how do we make this happen?
Mahomes is getting
Can't
too
do
close.
nothing about them bones.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
They can
He
go
just made a whole new dog from an old dog.
They could go to Germany, man. That blood transfusion, the cycling, all
Yeah.
of a sudden, boom, boom.
And we're going to make you zygote again, Tom.
I almost cussed.
I'm giving you a point.
Point for Tom.
Now I got the taste for a hot dog.
Of course you do.
A Schweizer. What do you want?
Wiener Schnitzel. And why be one goat when you can be double goat?
Yeah. Kind of feels like Pet Cemetery.
I'm telling you, right? It's a little weird. It's a little weird. He's a little weird.
You're weird, but that doesn't.
Have you seen his face?
Yeah, it looks.
You
like
ever notice how he looks like a real housewife? It's just getting a little plastic, right?
The Botox is good, man.
It's not good, actually. It doesn't look
You talking about Kim K loves it.
This man wants.
See, you know what's cool about that? I don't have to worry about all that because my skin ain't gonna hang. From
Right,
my
but you
bones
haven't had a
out.
rivalry with Father Time like Tom Brady has.
No,
Nobody,
what?
Nobody has given
What?
Father Time a
I
better.
got my ass beat.
Mhm.
Right?
Right.
Like, but black don't crack.
Okay, but respectfully,
That son be tearing intangibles up.
I understand.
Look like leather.
I understand. But
Yeah.
he's,
Leather.
Yeah.
but this guy's he's given as good a fight to Father Time as anybody.
Yeah, but
Tom
he
Brady.
still got that leather skin. I don't care what you
No,
do
it's
to
not
it
even leather
underneath.
now, it's
That's what I'm saying.
pulled back.
That's what I'm saying. Did he smile?
Which
He
you know
smiled
that-
more this year. Did he smile at 20 years under center?
Can't
'Cause
even blink
He
anymore.
can't even. It reminds me with the movie. He said,
No, but I'm telling you've already look at that guy. Look at him. And tell me a guy like that who looks as scary as he does. All right. You're
I just love that.
you're telling me with him with this scary picture with Tony
But this
Dungy.
was a couple years ago.
Wait,
too, so
first of all-
it's gotten
And
worse.
he looks
So
worse
why
now.
does Tony Dungy feel like he had to match his, like he opened his eyes real wide too?
I'm telling you, dude, this guy, he's gonna pull some clone nonsense. All right. Let's just look at the facts. All right. Rivalry with Father Time. He looks like a Barbie doll. Okay.
He's Ken.
He hates aging. All right. He wants revenge on that jujitsu instructor for
He
sure.
definitely does.
Okay. I'm telling you, he's making a comeback as clone Tom Brady. It's happening. I don't know how, but I know he's up to something. Cloning your dog.
I'd do it.
You'd clone Scooby?
I love him so much. Of
Would you
course I
clone
would.
birds?
No. What for?
Would you call him Scooby 2?
That's a good one.
I hope you're proud of that. Because
That's a point. We'll take a break. We're back after this.
Why do you
All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you. Laughing at Dade South. Scooby Dooby 2, I cloned you. What if Scooby 2 doesn't like sweaters?
He gonna learn.
He's gonna. I told you, Scooby.
Wait, you gonna put a scissor in front of
Dude.
his face?
Never threaten a dog.
So what you
Jordo
said
said-
you wouldn't threaten a dog,
Never.
but you would threaten Leroy.
Yep, all the time.
Jordo
Why
says,
calling him a dog?
I don't know if this
Attack
is don't know if this is real or not, but Jordo on Twitch says Google billionaire Brian Johnson says he spends $2 million a year exchanging blood with his 17-year-old son to look younger.
Wait, what?
That's what it says. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's crazy. Tom
Tangibles?
Brady's cloning his dog. For those who don't get the reference, you're just tuning in.
By the way, you know this is a tangible thing, right, Leroy? You know that, right?
What?
Cloning.
Oh yeah, but we ain't thinking like that. That ain't even in our things we thinking about.
Subliminal? No, not even.
Not even. That's crazy.
I know, right?
Your dog.
Yeah, dog.
The Miami.
You know what? If think about this, this is no lie. I'm gonna just think of if you ask I asked 50 black men, 100 black men for what would you clone? Black people in general. They'll be like, oh, I clone this baddie I seen at the club the other night or something like that. They ain't cloning animals. They
You think
talking about people.
They just clone for Astron?
Yeah. Right?
Miami Heat are offering fans value deals like a $60 pizza deal, 4 pizzas, chips, waters, and a $40 hot dog deal, 4 hot dogs, popcorn, and drinks. Grab and go stands at the 400 level, and $3 sodas, $8 beers, and $3 snacks. Kids can enjoy $15 Bernie meals, $15 Bernie meals with a hot dog or chicken nuggets, a souvenir cup, fruit snacks, and a silicone bracelet. For more information on food and beverage deals, visit KaseyaCenter.com.
Hey, RVA Richie, too much.
What do you say?
Clone some feet and thumbs for Leroy. Wow.
Let us get to that point of the show where we enter the mixed bag here, as a lot of things to touch on and a lot of things going on in the world of sports. So let's mix it on up, dude. We'll start off with Paul Maurice. Cats and Ducks tonight as they start a West Coast trip. Paul Maurice, he says time change doesn't bother him.
They are, because you don't see the other team. Anaheim we've just seen, so we got a pretty good idea. You don't see them a lot. I just don't think the time change is as big a factor for our team because we're just used to it. And we've played that's a long flight from Edmonton. We're 13 games going back and forth. I think we're used to it. I think we have a good routine how to get off the plane. So when I say things that we do after we get off the game to mitigate that, I think a veteran team, so they're not as surprised when they feel a little groggy the first day. That doesn't shake them up a little bit. We're used to kind of the fog of time change. Yeah, I don't look at this as, especially when you're not playing back-to-back. I expect a real strong effort in all 4 games.
There you go. Paul Maurice getting set for the road trip. They got the Ducks tonight, 10 o'clock. You could hear that here on QAM. Focus. Obviously, he was talking about Pacific time because Central time, that messes you up.
What about Mountain time?
Mountain time is 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, have I ever even been in Mountain time before?
You've been to Denver.
Have I been? Maybe one time. I don't recall.
Is Dallas
Central?
That's what I'm telling you. It messed me up. I didn't know.
Well, the thing about this, New Orleans is farther east than Ohio, but New Orleans is central and Ohio is eastern.
Well, that's what threw me off about Nashville last week.
No,
it
didn't.
I'm telling you, dude.
It literally tells you what time. It tells you what the time zone is.
All right. I mean, I guess everybody's just there's a thing called body clock. All right. And it messes you up. And then the daylight.
An hour.
I'm telling you,
wait.
dude. I'm telling
Stop
you. it
acting
messes
like
me
you're
up.
that. Stop acting like you're that finely tuned.
I am.
Okay.
I'm a creature of habit.
Dude.
What?
We've eaten in Vegas at 1 a.m.
Right.
which is equivalent to 4 a.m. here. And you wasn't worried about no damn time clock
Pacific
back then.
time doesn't. I'm telling you, it's a weird thing with me.
It's worse.
No. The other, just a little trip. It's like I could get myself mentally prepared for the big change. The little change, it's different. You know, maybe you can see the curveball coming, but the changeup is a little different from the fastball. You know what I mean?
No.
Like you, like.
Mike McDaniel, he says the Jaelan Phillips deal, that's what happens when your team stinks.
Tough decisions in football that I think the way to avoid those tough decisions, you can avoid those if you're hitting on all cylinders and winning football games. We just lost this past week, and if we want to make that a little easier on ourselves, we just win football games that we have the ability to, that instead of losing them. So we control the controllables. My feelings and my reaction are kind of that's the best way I can describe my reaction, my feelings. But the focus has to be and will continue to be our football team relative to the next opponent, which is the Buffalo Bills this week.
You sure you want it for another year?
It's not a matter of one.
A lot of words. Breaking news. Ian Rapoport. Sit down, Vlad.
I know.
Ooh, I want to see that.
The New York Jets are trading Sauce Gardner to the Colts.
For what?
2 first-round picks.
So we all in.
Colts are all in. 2 first-round
I mean,
picks.
they might end up with the best record in the
That's
AFC.
I'm not upset with that. We just paid them, so we don't have to pay that.
How about that?
Yeah, but there's still probably some of it that hit you, right?
No, he's still under his he's still under
Oh,
his
the
rookie
extension.
deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm watching X.
You're watching who?
I'm watching a real
on Twitter.
Fox chasing a real roadrunner.
What's it like being a child at your age?
Huh?
You heard me.
Coming from you?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Like,
Why
what's
are
it
you
like?
asking me? You're the foremost
are
expert
you
on
kidding me?
childishness.
You're way more immature than me.
The fact that you say immature,
You really are. No.
but
I'm
you
just
fell
serious.
for it, right?
You really are a special kind of jackass.
Who? Listen, look at this.
Hmm?
It's crazy.
He's talking about breaking news, and here you are watching a
Yeah,
video
he's
on X.
he's
Listen.
easily distracted.
Listen,
Yeah, that's crazy, Leroy. This is NFL trading deadline. And
I know. I
and you're
just
watching-
I don't like.
And you get mad at him when he wants
No.
to act like a child?
Let's
No.
block him.
I'm
his
just
on
saying,
Twitter.
good for them. Good for them. Indy. I guess that Indy loss wasn't as bad as it looks now, right?
Well, then you gotta add a little defense, a little more defense. Their offense is humming.
Right.
You know, man, you gonna miss Sauce?
Yeah. Of course I'm gonna miss Sauce.
Is it hard? So, is it hard to have a dominant corner without a pass rush? He just gets lost in the sauce.
He's just tweeted. Sauce Gardner says, "New York, it's been real," with a green heart.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. That's what he tweeted.
Man, a few words. Straight to the point.
See.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. And there's the guy that says Jets fans seeing this. I don't know. Vlad looks pretty happy. He's got 2 first-round picks.
I'm not upset with that because that's 3 first-round picks next year. I mean, that's 2 first-round picks next year.
You sure you want that in a draft that?
What are you talking about? In
I
the draft
mean,
of what?
is it how good is the draft?
There's going to be players. There's probably going to be corners that we can, and that's Aaron Glenn's
forte.
Is it, secondary?
Are they going to be patient with him? Because
I would believe so. If you're trading away Sauce Gardner, that means you're being patient with some people.
Like we say this, like
Well,
we
his team
always
is
say,
run- his
we
team-
always say this beforehand.
His team is run by teenagers because Woody Johnson's kids just run the show over there.
Right.
Actually,
but we
do
always
have
say this.
We have a general manager.
We always say this when we're going through it, right?
Mhm.
And Jets fans are like Dolphins fans, they'll get really impatient.
No, we're more impatient than anybody, but
Right.
if you're getting 2 first-round picks.
No, but I'm saying if your team isn't bad because you have to play a lot of young guys or whatever.
We're going to play a lot of young guys regardless. It's a
listen. And the fans are going to be cool with that.
Yeah, it's the first coach. It's his rookie year.
What are they going to do? Call up Mike and the Mad Dog?
They can't. This is not like the last 2 years where everybody there was expectations.
I understand.
There is no expectations.
Okay, we'll revisit this next year. This is not a conversation that could be had now because everybody's reasonable when you're going through it.
But you're the one who's asking the question right
now.
No,
I know.
Rookie head coach, he's going to have another year.
Okay.
When the owner comes out and says, coach is not the problem. It'd be nice if the quarterback would complete some passes.
Yeah. Then he balled out the next game.
So then
now you know he's going to be talking mad trash from now on.
So now he's gonna
right.
You're gonna have to show out, and then now when you trade one of your best players, that means everybody for the next 8 to 9 games has a chance to show on film, who they are if they're gonna make the team the following year.
Right.
That's what it is.
Can't wait for that next showdown between the Fins and Dolphins. Sounds like it's going to be a real classic.
You talking about the Fins and Jets?
Fins and Jets, yeah, excuse me.
Who gets there first?
Who gets to what first?
Jets or Dolphins?
To what?
To the worst record?
No, just to turn it around.
It all depends on who the Dolphins hire next season. If you keep the same guys, I'll go with my team.
If you had to guess, what dysfunctional organization of the two?
I'm gonna go with the Jets, only because they got more draft picks. They got more resources,
okay.
and they're not in a financial trouble like the Dolphins are.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not committed to anybody long term because the Justin Fields thing was just kind of a willy-nilly try.
Yeah, that's a 1-year deal. The only person that we have commitment to is Garrett Wilson.
Jeremy Fowler says the Jets have been scouring the cornerback market before making this big splash. I'm surprised they didn't want Ethan Bonner.
No, we're good.
Like, you ever notice how we make the guys on your team so valuable when you want to trade them to get picks?
Oh yeah, like they're the best.
You ain't mentioned Ethan Barnes' name. I mean, when the last time you mentioned his name?
Been a while.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't play a lot. He was hurt a lot.
Okay, I got you.
Man. All right. Well, Jets making a splash. We'll take a break. And the Colts. Take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines as we move towards the trade deadline. Will Champ Kelly have a move before we're done and off the air? Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Get to our headlines this hour, which are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or at DoralVolkswagen.com. If you guys are just tuning in, NFL trade deadline today at 4. The Jets and Colts have just agreed to a trade that sends Sauce Gardner to Indianapolis for 2 first-round picks. That is the biggest blockbuster here as we close in. What? Yeah, nothing else. Okay.
That might be the biggest trade, right?
I would think
Yeah, because I can't think of anybody else that I would.
Unless like Max Crosby gets dealt. I think there's
Max
been some
Crosby,
talk about
Trey
that.
Hendrickson.
Yeah.
He's hurt.
That wouldn't be bigger than Sauce because Sauce
No.
was an All-Pro.
No, I know.
2 years.
I'm
and he
just saying
got
that's
his
the only other places there are to go. Pass rusher.
running back.
No, they're not going to do it.
I don't. No. What I mean by if a running back, like for example, say the Kansas City Chiefs gets Alvin Kamara, that would be the biggest. Yeah, that would be a big move.
Yeah, but they wouldn't give up no first rounder.
They're not going to give up first rounders. You're right. But because we're talking about age,
that's how I'm
position.
looking at it, though. I'm looking at it as 2 first-round picks. That's the trade of the year, right? Because nobody else. Can you think of anybody else who? I didn't know that Sauce was getting traded.
Nobody did.
Right. Is there anybody else you could think of, or any position that you could think of that would garner 2 first-round picks?
Like I said, it had to be one of those 2 high-level pass rushers that we mentioned.
Right.
There was a rumor that Quinn Williams was rumored to be traded to Dallas.
He think he could get 2, right?
He's definitely getting 2 for Quinn Williams.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when we were talking about the Dolphins roster, it's like, yeah, if you
They don't have anybody that can get that.
If you can get your socks knocked off, then
there's nobody on this team that would garner.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, obviously, nobody's got the resume of Sauce Gardner.
That's probably what part of the problem is right now. Is that you can't make trades because you ain't got nothing of value to anybody else. You're making assumptions. Like I'm not.
Yeah, obviously, I'm making assumptions. Congrats.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if everybody has been talking about the Dolphins are going to be, sellers, right? Nothing except Jaelan Phillips. Probably means they think that their guys are more valuable than what they're worth.
Yeah, I think if they got to the point, like I don't know what they could be holding up on Bradley Chubb for. You would think unless they're just like they're trying not to just make the cupboard so bare by the end of the year.
Right.
But I would say that's probably the ones where you're looking at is that defensive side of where guys you could just fill holes in elsewhere. Minka.
That's it. All I can think of is Minka. I don't want to give up none of the young talent. You only really got 2 tradable pieces that aren't young. If that. That's a terrible spot to be in. Where nobody wants none of the players on your
They've done
team.
a very bad job. It's good that they finally got rid of the guy or mutually parted with the guy that was responsible for it.
Mutual departed.
Chris, I really think we should. Would you agree it's time to part ways? Me too. Let's.
Are you still gonna pay me? Oh, you can do whatever you want, boss.
I wonder how much was left on his contract.
I don't know. Funny, they put everybody business out there except the guy who put in the business who is actually making the deals.
The Panthers are back on the ice tonight. They're taking on the Anaheim Ducks at 10 o'clock. You could hear that game right here on QAM. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. It is officially scrapped. That event has been canceled. It was scheduled for next Friday. So if you bought tickets, I heard there wasn't a lot of you who did. If you did, I believe.
You think they just came up with a reason to cancel it because the sales weren't good?
No, I think Gervonta Davis carried a lot of baggage that Netflix did not want on there.
Right.
They didn't want that stink on him, especially when they got Alicia Baumgartner as the co-main event. I don't think that they want that. If like Jake Paul's this big champion for women's boxing. Now, I will say, It's nothing that hasn't been in Tank Davis's past before, but you know what it is, timing on these things. So if it was an official sellout, would they be less inclined to do it? Maybe not. I think if it's all feels like it's going rotten, you've already moved from Atlanta to Miami. Miami wasn't selling well. I don't think people are into it. I don't think people are into Jake Paul fighting a tiny guy. You know, even if he is as dangerous in his weight class as anybody, I just don't think people are into it. And I think he's like scouring. They're scouring, trying to find him another fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's reportedly approached Ryan Garcia. De La Hoya won't let him do it. Apparently he went. There was rumors about Terrence Crawford that he went at him. Then there was rumors that he was going at Anthony Joshua, but they got to see if they can get that cleared contractually. So we'll see. But I think everything on the front of having a Miami fight night is not happening with Jake Paul in the near future. I know JFig is very busted up about that.
Oh no, I was looking forward to that. That's crazy.
Would you look forward to him fighting Francis Ngannou?
I would look forward to him not fighting anyone, actually.
Interesting. Francis Ngannou and him were getting into it on Twitter today.
So they might fight?
No. Francis Ngannou said yesterday, he's like, it's beneath me. I don't want to do it. Makes no sense for me.
Oh.
I agree.
All right. I'll go give him a little beat down. So he probably hasn't been training.
Ngannou?
Yeah.
I don't know. To be ready in 3 weeks? I don't know. If they did it in December, middle of December, he'd have enough time to train.
Right.
He'd be all right. He'd be all right.
The first time Spain game might be the worst game imaginable.
Yeah, I think the NFL is regretting these two teams going now.
Because they got Marcus Mariota against the Dolphins?
I mean, it should be playing in Honolulu then. I mean, you have two Hawaiian, two Samoan quarterbacks going. But yeah, Madrid, it's not gonna be fun. Not the game you want to showcase.
Yeah, I mean the international, it's been we've kind of had a give and take. Like the Thursday night football games have been good this year, but the international games have been putrid. They have not been good.
And then last year,
It's kind of one of those things they don't feel like they have to. They just said, send whatever. They'll be fine. What do they know? They don't know.
That's messed up.
They don't, though. Miami's men's basketball team, by the way, opened up with a win yesterday, 86-69. So Jay Lucas gets his first win over Jacksonville. So good for him. The Heat, they beat the Clippers yesterday, 120-119. Bam Adebayo, fantastic. They got the Joker tomorrow. Times are changing. Times are changing right now.
And why is this?
Beat Kawhi Leonard for the first time since 2014. Now it's time to give Joker the business. Sorry, and you talking
about Mr. Triple Double?
It's time to give him the business. It's time to give him the business.
Who's gonna give him the business?
All of us. All of us here.
Fam, you know he owned you guys, right?
I know, but so did Kawhi. That's what I'm saying. Turn of the tide, Vlad. Different times.
One guy's hurt all the time.
Well, he's not hurt now.
Kawhi?
He's not hurt.
The other guy, he's too slow and fat to be hurt. He's just good.
He is good. No one's denying. Hey, nobody here has said that he's not good. I'm just saying things feel different. Maybe time for something different.
I don't think so.
Things are flowing right now. Things are vibing right now. Did you see them celebrate Norman Powell yesterday? Getting his win against those rat bastard Lion Clippers. You can make little shell game companies for Kawhi Leonard. You can't do that for Norman Powell? Good. Your loss is the Heat's gain. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Something different. You don't smell that? You don't feel that in the ether?
No.
It's vibes right now, dude. I'm telling you. Vibes are high. Vibes are absolutely high right now. If you want to blatantly ignore it, that's fine. But I'm telling you, vibes are high right now. We'll take a break.
Okay.
I don't like that. What are you doing?
Wow,
No, what was that? Don't take your headphones off. Don't take your headphones off. Just get to tap out.
It's a break.
No. It was a break until you got a little snarky there. What was that?
Yeah, that was too early.
No, you got a little snarky. What was that? No. Do tell. We do have a radio show, so please. What was
still
going
have
through your
time.
mind there? Yeah, no. Do tell. What's been a week?
Vibes are high.
Talk to the microphone. Do me a favor. Bring your vibes to the
It's
microphone.
been a week.
Uh-huh.
Give it some time.
You're down on it.
What's your problem?
I'm not down
What's your
on
problem,
the
dude?
Heat.
Let me
I'm
ask
not
you.
down-
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Okay. Here's one of my problems.
You catch the JFigs today? What's your problem?
Here's my problem.
You're a crankopotamus.
I'm not a crankopotamus.
Yeah, you are.
See,
you would
here-
disagree
here's
with
the
that,
problem.
Bohai?
Here's the problem. Ooh, Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, great.
He
So-
said that already.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. This is the real problem. You get so over the top that we try to temper, or I try to temper your enthusiasm because it's the first week, and then you call me a party pooper.
Yeah, dude, you'd temper my enthusiasm about winning the Powerball.
No, I wouldn't.
You would.
All right.
You're going to be like, taxes. That's you. That's you. I can't just enjoy my team.
You can enjoy them, but don't you?
Not really.
Hold on.
Not really.
Question.
Leroy, you can't tell a person how much they can enjoy or not enjoy.
No, you don't think you go a little over the top?
I'm just telling you vibes are high.
No. You don't think you go a little over the top? Since we've done the show, you don't think
Have I
that
said Heat and
with-
5?
No, but you don't think you go a little over the top?
I'm just
Okay.
enjoying the team.
Okay.
I'm
all
just
right.
enjoying the team.
Okay.
And you want to be like, no, don't worry, they'll blow it.
I didn't say that.
I didn't realize you had a cameo in Major League.
I didn't say that. Don't put words in
A
my
little
mouth.
bit.
I'll say exactly how I feel.
Let me reenact what you just did.
No,
That's
you said
literally what you
very-
did.
Vibes are high. I'm like, it's been 2 weeks. See,
No,
you
that's
just
not what you.
started.
No. That's not what you said. You mocked me, and you went. That's
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah, because it's a little quick.
Is it?
How many games have we played? 6?
7.
7 games.
Mhm.
How long is the season?
82.
Okay. There you go.
When are you gonna hop on board? What would you agree? 20? Because then you'll say, it's
No.
December.
I'd say 20 and then 10 of the first game's Tyler's back. Because that's going to change it up a lot. When
see.
Tyler gets back, it's going to change
see.
it up a lot.
Maybe
It
he buys
is.
in.
It is because who's going to sit on the bench?
I don't know.
Okay. So that's why I said I'll wait. I'm not going to get too.
D says it does ask a good question.
What's up?
Tobin. If the Heat lose to the Nuggets tomorrow,
Mhm.
they go 1-3 on the road trip.
Yeah.
Are you still feeling?
It's a tough trip. Like it was a tough trip. Like I said going into it, I would have been really happy with 2-2. Like I definitely didn't want to go
Say that
to the Heat. A 2-2 trip with these teams, I think that's a pretty decent trip.
Okay. All right.
You would disagree?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, if
all
you
right.
go 2-2 on this trip, that's a great trip.
Yeah.
Because those are
But I'm like,
three-
when did you say that? Did you say it during yesterday's show?
I said it last week. I didn't say it during your show. I probably did it on my YouTube. I said that.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I don't.
But you would disagree? You don't think the 2-2 is a pretty good trip?
No, I think it's a start. It'll be a good trip against those teams. You play Lakers.
Is it just me, or is he just like, is he Mopes McGee?
No,
over
who'd you
here?
play? You play the Lakers. It'll be Denver.
Both
it'll
of them.
be the Clippers.
And San Antonio.
San Antonio. Yeah, 2-2 would be pretty good.
Yeah. But you're gonna wait 30 games.
No, it just like. Okay, listen.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
You right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we get
by the
another?
way,
Can we
hold
get some
on.
more
Time out,
candy?
Time out. Hold on, Tobin. Hold on.
What's that?
That was the quickest. Yo, you changed. You just dropped Leroy instantly. That was nasty.
I know how to
work,
put them against
JFig.
each other.
No, we were doing that. But the way because she was quiet, and then all of a sudden she was like,
"That's your first word."
Oh, you know what? Let me put all that. Let me put
That's her
all the
first
blame
word.
on Leroy. You just
Wow.
you deflected that.
Yep.
Somebody said
That's your
I'm
hobnobber.
Edwin Mope.
That's good. That's good. How do you feel about that, Leroy?
It's not a matter of that. It's that like
Even his tone.
Tobin does this every year, and I'm
This is
like,
different.
Tobin was a mess last season.
Yep.
Let him have his time now.
okay, that's fine. It's only been 7 games.
Okay,
Damn.
7 games that
Very
that
entertaining
we have
games.
now that
What's
we
the
didn't have
record?
last season.
4-3.
Damn, she didn't even come
4
from
and
the
3.
top rope. She came from the
All right,
top perch.
hey, all right.
It's a tough start to the schedule, though. It's tough. If the Heat,
Mope Solo,
yep,
Greg Mopey.
yep.
Are we not supposed to talk about them till December?
That's what Prez says. Yeah, no, that's what he wants me to do. Just me. I'll be quiet.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm like,
Just
but
stop expressing
you
your
have.
joy,
Can I
Tobin.
just
Dan's
say
playing
this?
great.
You have when your teams are doing well,
Mhm.
you lose perspective.
That's not true.
Really?
I have great perspective.
Because last year you was like, "Oh, we just gonna go in and heat and 5."
I didn't say that last year, and I wish you would stop saying that I said that last year because I didn't say that last year.
What did you say about
Previous
the Heat?
years? Yes.
What did you say about the Heat?
Last year?
Yeah.
Well, last year I was just trying to deflect blame because everybody was blaming me for ruining the organization, which I didn't do.
Okay. You did. You were the fire starter, which
No.
is the definition of igniter.
Bam Adebayo playing out of his mind. Nolan Powell.
I think
certified
he's just.
scorer.
I think Bam is just playing comfortable doing some of the things that he's been practicing and working on.
Spo, change man.
How is he? Oh, because he ain't playing defense.
That's not true. They played great defense in the second half yesterday.
Okay, I'm just
Pella Larson.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you do.
He's putting emphasis on the running instead of the defense.
Pella Larson, demon.
Demon.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Drew Smith. Something
You
about him.
better save that for Friday.
I will. Well, I've already scolded Frogboy for his disrespect, but I'm gonna tell you something about Drew Smith.
What about him?
Something about him.
Something about him.
Something about him.
Yep.
Yeah, he abused Chris Paul yesterday. Oh my God, he sent Chris Paul to you sent him to Century Village, bro.
Did he put him on skates?
Dude, on every dribble. Like, it was bad because
It's really what Chris Paul should really just be on the bench as a mascot.
no, he should retire. It's bad.
He's gonna take over his coach.
He doesn't. You know what he does? He does the notorious old man thing where he'll dribble, get into the middle of the paint, and then dribble it back outside just to pass the ball. And it was like, what was the point of you dribbling for 13 seconds? It was bad. It was bad. He was a liability on
Between
defense.
him and James Harden, are they both ball hogs?
It was bad. He needs to retire.
He's not very good anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
He's old.
He's 40.
Yeah. Guess what? No, you're not all like LeBron. Sorry, guys.
No, everybody can't be like LeBron.
You don't get to do that. But
We paying players like they're gonna play like LeBron.
I think he's like, you see, LeBron, I did it too. And LeBron's like, yeah, Chris, you did it
6'2".
too. You did it too. Take a break. Back after this. What, dude? Ask me a legitimate question. 15 minutes of heat here, brought to you by the Lexus TX. Room for all your passions and 3 rows of luxurious comfort. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Leroy was asking me during the break because we were going over the NBA slate tonight, Vlad. And we were like, oh, Sixers 5-1. You buying into them? And I'm like, and then I'm like looking at the record. A lot of Nets and Wizards in there, dude. Making that record look. I don't know if I believe in him. I don't know if I can. Edgecombe looks like he looks like.
I believe in that backcourt.
Yeah, their guards look sick. As long as like they cool turning it over to them and they're not like trying to still make Embiid a thing and he's not a mope, then maybe that Edgecombe looks sick. He looks sick though.
Yeah,
that backcourt is the scariest backcourt.
Yeah, they look very dynamic. I can't lie. They look very dynamic, but
still got the big tree.
Still got that big mope on that team, and then Paul George. I mean, forget about it. You know, I think
he back? Is Paul George back?
I think no, he's not. No. I think they got McCain coming back tonight.
McCain's coming back tonight.
McCain's coming
They
back.
got a good future. They got a good 3. They just got a nasty old 2.
The Spurs just lost Dylan Harper for a few weeks. He got off to a really nice start with them.
Mhm.
I think he's got a calf injury.
And San Antonio hasn't even had Fox yet.
Nope.
No.
Right.
Nope. But Harper was really impressive when the Heat lost to them. I was like, damn, Harper's like, this kid's good. I mean, I don't know if you're surprised he was number 2 pick, but still, I was like, oof.
I mean, come on, yeah.
Very impressive. Dolphins still waiting. No other moves. We got 2.5 hours. Let's get going already, huh? Let's go, champ.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna sellers. They're not buyers.
Yeah, sell. I want some action.
What would you sell? There's nothing. You just.
I think it's time to move on from Ethan Bonner.
That was a good Shannon Briggs.
What do you think you could get from Ethan Bonner?
Matt Bonner.
Some Cafe Bustelo K-Cups.
I don't even think you can get that.
Krispy Kreme 6-pack, not even a whole dozen.
Some puffs.
Donut holes. Can't even get the whole donut.
Can't even get the whole donut.
No, you know what you get? You get half-eaten donuts like you do here.
Oh my God! Like
wait, somebody cut a donut?
It did.
I love her. I love Lynn. I love her. But
the people who cut the donut,
the women here.
The women.
It's
the
women.
The half donut row. They do little drive-bys with a little knife. Cut half. I'm only gonna eat half because I want to try a different one.
Don't they understand that if somebody sees a half cut up donut, they're gonna think somebody ate from it and nobody's gonna touch the rest?
No, they cut it though. They don't rip it.
I don't, but it's still a donut's supposed to look like a full donut. Nobody, not a half a donut.
You know what time it is though? I'm into the pumpkin spice, right? Like pumpkin fritters. They do those at or the what do they call it? Yeah, the fritters, not the
scones.
No, the big ass donuts.
Ooh,
the apple fritter. You know, I do apple fritters at Dunkin' or whatever. They have the pumpkin fritters. Those are good. The pumpkin cake donuts, right? I think the old like cake donuts.
That's Calais Campbell.
You know what I'm saying? I know. Look at it.
Still doing it.
Still looks scared.
Still doing it.
2 sacks.
Monster.
Yep.
Just a pure monster.
You know where he would have helped?
You know who's missing him?
Zach Sealer.
Yeah.
I think when Zach Sealer spoke to those kids today, did anybody ask him?
Is it today?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Calais Campbell and not this rookie?
He cried when he was asked that.
Oh, excuse me, I need a minute. Excuse me. Why is he crying, teacher?
Ooh, same. Yeah, Publix fritters. That's where you get them. I'm actually surprised Leroy likes anything pumpkin. No, I don't like pumpkin pie, but I like the pumpkin spice flavor and stuff. You know what I mean?
You're a little fancy. I didn't realize
I'm not
that.
fancy.
Yeah, you like
You
autumn.
fancy,
That's
huh?
all right, dude. That's nothing wrong with it.
You like autumn? That's fancy.
He likes all. I think.
Wait.
Wait. She's jumping on you now?
Hold on, Jennifer. Let me ask you
How is
this.
that fancy?
Here, let me ask you this. I'll tell you why. There's nothing wrong with liking pumpkin spice. However, don't you feel like in most cases, if we were to say we like pumpkin spice, old
1,000%.
flavor judger over here
1,000%.
would have
And
jumped
you know
down our
what's
throats?
Crazy? I don't like pumpkin spice anything.
It's too joyful.
Pumpkin spice is too joyful.
That's so random.
No, that's
I saw a flavor. I thought of JFig when I was in Tennessee. It was this place. It was called like a Black Cat Espresso. I'm like,
Ooh,
that's
that sounds
goth.
good.
That's JFig. I'm like,
Did
that's
you try it?
No, I didn't want to risk it.
Missing out.
Didn't want to risk it.
should've.
Risk what?
I don't know. Just like,
Feeling emo.
yeah. Like I was like, oh, what? Black Cat Espresso? I don't know.
You didn't even should at least took a picture and say what
Was it like
what
a
was
like
in
a
it?
martini?
No, it was it was just like a regular. It was a coffee house. It wasn't like a espresso martini.
You should have tried
Man,
So-
maybe.
You think
Coming
that
from you,
it would have
who you
been
like
stronger
black-
than
you
Cuban
like
coffee.
black coffee. So how would you
I don't
not
know
like
that these
that?
Tennesseans know what they're doing. You
Really?
know, it's not whiskey. It's coffee. Tell you what, those Vanderbilt bums, go get a job. All sitting there at like 1 p.m.
They're nerds.
Place was packed. Couldn't even get a seat.
They're nerds.
What was this? The greatest coffee house known to man?
Could be.
Oh, really? At the little coffee house at 1
Yeah,
o'clock?
It was crazy.
Is it like a bar? They watch the games or whatever?
No, they're all reading and talking and stuff and
It's their-
socializing.
It's their
Weird.
equivalent- It's their equivalent of
How is
Starbucks.
that
They're all
weird?
reading and talking. That's what they do at coffee houses.
No, they were socializing.
Open up their laptop.
What you think? You got this new song coming out? Yeah, it's about my truck. That's good. That's good. Always like a truck song. What do you got, Clyde? Got me a song about whiskey. Oh man.
Could use one right now.
Only thing better than whiskey is this here Black Cat Espresso.
Should have
First of
tried
all,
it.
there's
Missed
no
opportunity.
way a redneck is going in there ordering a black cat espresso.
Why is it on the menu?
They're ordering coffee, right?
Cup of Joe.
Yeah. Could you imagine a redneck going up in there? Take a redneck from David. Let me get that black cat espresso. What is wrong?
Wait,
with
time
you?
out. There's been some rednecks that's gone to a Starbucks.
Definitely.
They've
Yeah.
ordered themselves an espresso.
Let me get that caramel macchiato.
I'm gonna tell you, they don't have. I don't think they have. Nope.
Hmm?
There's no Starbucks in Davie.
Yes, there is.
No.
That sounds like
There might be one on Davie Road. I can't remember. Nope.
There is one. There's got to be one on
absolutely
Griffin
no
and
way.
University.
That's not Griffin.
Yeah.
I have
No.
6 Starbucks have already popped up on Starbucks Davy.
That's what I'm saying. He's wilding.
What?
Come on,
Where
man.
am I?
1,
Oh,
2,
you know
3,
where I know
4.
when there, you know where there's one?
There's
Where?
4.
It's on University
And
and 84.
There's 4 on
by
University
the-
alone.
Yeah.
4 on University alone.
Yeah.
It's one.
Minus one for life.
I just thought where I just remember where one was.
-1.
Take a break. 5 segment coming up. Back after this. here with you. Let's give away those Mike Tyson tickets. If you guys want to go see Return of the Mike at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood this December. Stories and more from Iron Mike. We got your chance to win tickets. Give us who caller. What do you want to do, Leroy? 4, 5, 6, 7?
Let's do caller number 7 to match the amount of losses of the Dolphins.
Fair. Caller 7 to 305-567-0560. Caller 7 will get a pair of tickets to see Mike Tyson and his Return of the Mike show at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel.
Want another trade?
Yeah.
Saints are trading
Shaheed
to the Seahawks. Seahawks are all in too.
Well, they're good.
That must mean that Cooper Kupp injury might be a little bit more serious than we thought.
No, they're Dolphins trades though, huh?
Nope.
Dude.
Nobody wants these guys.
Look at the Dolphins team and then say, of a contender, if you are a contender, right? Who you want off this team?
Larry Borum.
And that's what you do.
Oh man, this team stinks.
Yep.
And they're gonna get throttled this week, yeah.
You think? No,
Bills?
the way the league is going, I can't even.
I feel like there's been like a good amount of blowouts. Like there's been some ass kickings lately.
Right.
You know, Bills. I mean, unless you think classic letdown game because the Bills had the Chiefs.
Right.
RV Rich says Alec Ingold. Do you think anybody wants Ingold for his deep passes? Sometimes you need a weapon.
Can I just tell you how ridiculous? One of the reasons why you don't have guys run those routes is because technically they don't run the routes well because you haven't practiced them. So when A-Chain's running the square in, he doesn't know that thing when he breaks it in has to come slightly downhill so you don't get undercut. And what happened? He rounded that thing off. It got undercut and he got a pick. So that sucks.
It's Matt Collins. I'm sick of his act, dude.
Oh,
walking in looking like the mascot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing. Not for me. I know people thought he was cute with his TikToks. Not me. Never been a fan. Well, I'm lashing out, obviously. I mean, we're sitting here losers.
Of course, with
losers, not
with
enjoying
zero,
football.
with zero. I mean, talent. It'd be different if everybody was calling all over the place to get your talent, and you could be like, "Well, at least we got some talent, right?"
Like you came into this year, and like I saw everybody say, like, this is going to be bad." A lot of the pundits said that. I really didn't think so. I thought they were going to be better than this, but like I've been mostly disappointed in just how these losses have gone too.
Yeah, like they've all and for me. They've all come differently, but have ended up being like the same type of disappointment. For example, every time I felt good about the direction that the offense was going, they trash it and start something else. And I'm like, why? You ain't that good to have a bag that big. Take a small bag, be good at that, and then go from there. So, yeah.
Nightwolf says, learn to read the room better next time, Tobin. I'll try. I just don't like listening to Mike Florio.
Really?
Nah, I don't like listening to him.
I mean,
anytime he says something, him and that crony, Chris Sims, I'm like, ugh.
We have like two kind of Jordan Poirier, who took out half the team.
Oh, my God.
And Matt Collins, who is just, he wants attention.
They're
both on the TV at the same time.
I know those two. They love attention, and then they can just sit there. They can take a whiz on the Dolphins. But what are you going to do? I can't defend it right now. They're playing terrible. And this week is not going to be fun.
I'm getting blasted by my friends.
Why? What did they say?
Yeah, drive by 3 Starbucks just to go to. The golf
It was a
course.
ridiculous statement by you.
All right.
It was ridiculous.
I guess I was wrong.
Especially for somebody who loves pumpkin spice as much as you do.
I don't. No.
What you
I,
said?
I only drink
He
coffee
definitely
here.
did say that.
You
I said I like pumpkin spice fritters and the cake donuts, but I don't get like coffee and no.
You just straight. Look, if you like
Hey,
pumpkin spice,
I tell you what I did.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
tell you what I did enjoy.
What?
Churro ice cream.
I've had it.
At Cold Stone.
No.
So it's churro ice cream with cinnamon toast crunch, caramel, and nuts.
Sounds great.
It was delicious.
Interesting for somebody who says they don't like ice cream that much.
I don't. I like it every now and then.
You don't like ice cream. You're always at Cold Stone.
You're very loose
have
on your
so
food
much
takes.
I'm not the only one that lives in my house.
I'm just saying.
Like
you're very-
sometimes I go for
a person who
Rebecca
doesn't like
and-
ice cream that much, if they
I go for the intangible side of my family who likes mint chocolate chip and strawberry ice cream with
women
with gummy bears.
that sounds delightful too. But I'm just saying,
that's I'm old. That's like plain
Dude,
chicken with your teeth.
you just told me you had churro ice cream with cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah.
You got fancy with the spices.
I wouldn't even do that.
Okay.
Really? Cinnamon toast crunch is
I'm not saying it doesn't sound.
cinnamon toast crunch might go down in history as one of the best cereals ever.
It's a really good cereal. I'm not here to
Yes.
deny that. I'm just saying, with you judging Snitchy Mouse and Big Spoon for having gummy bears, you kind of did the same thing.
What do you mean?
You did churros with cereal.
He also likes the gummy bears in his ice cream, by the way.
I know.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You were talking about it last
Frozen
week.
gummy bears. I do not like them. No, I was not. No. I will fight everybody in this room saying I like no, because frozen gummy bears not good for old people's teeth. I'm just telling you.
You're just
playing with fire.
You're just a little willy nilly on your food takes.
I'm not.
You have
I'm not willy-nilly.
you have no principles.
I have no principles.
You have no principles.
You know what your principle is? Yes.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm not sitting here denying it. Like usually, it's like you hose something
Yeah,
down,
but I don't
and
eat-
2 seconds later you're a connoisseur.
No, I'm not. On what? Ice cream?
Ice
Yeah,
cream, tacos,
once every other month.
coffee.
Coffee I only have here.
Yeah,
I do.
What happened with your macchiato addiction?
No, that was short lived.
It's short-lived, but it was point.
Huh?
Don't you got a Cali coffee also?
No, I used to. Yeah, but then I got the coffee here.
You have a fortress for your cream.
Huh?
You have a fortress for your cream.
That's not for me. That's so the cheap bastards in the building don't take it and drink it all up.
So you're talking about your fellow former NFL player?
Oh no, I go over to his house and make him like the builders do. The Bills do. Come on, buddy.
Anthony Chang just got me worried, Vlad, because I've forgotten how long it's been, but he just tweeted out, Heat's next test comes tomorrow against the Nuggets in Denver. The last regular season game that the Heat won in Denver, November 30th, 2016, when Hassan Whiteside totaled 25 points and 16 rebounds.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, they did win that game too, though, Anthony. You know, remember? Dunkyard Dog. Different year,
You
baby.
lost 11 out of 12 to them, right?
Yeah, we lose to them a lot.
And the last 7.
Well, because normally it's always on the last
It's always on getaway day or second night of a back.
second night. Yeah.
Well, guess
so it's
what?
on getaway day, but it's not on second
No, but
game
this
of
is-
back to
but
back.
This is a bad getaway day because they play immediately Friday night and then Saturday. So they're playing 3 games in 4 nights.
We got Portland on Friday.
And then Charlotte.
Or
Or
is it
is the
Charlotte
other-
then
I think
Portland?
Charlotte then Portland.
And then we got the Cavs next week.
Yeah, you have a back-to-back with the Cavs. Like 2 games.
Hornets. Oh, group play. Oh, the Cup starts this weekend. NBA Cup. Very thrilling.
Oh, that's the ridiculous.
Yeah, the ridiculous courts.
Yeah.
No.
How about if we win the NBA Cup, you give us back our pick? How about that? Ridiculous. Still sitting here. Unbelievable these guys pull the wool over our eyes. Look at all the corruption that we have going on left and right. The gambling corruption, the Ponzi scheming alleged Clippers.
Is that Ponzi scheme?
I don't know what it was, dude, but there was something
They're
fishy
suing.
going on.
They're suing. That's all I know. They want their money back.
I saw him there yesterday, though. You can't miss him. He sits under that basket. He's a maniac. That's Steve Ballmer.
He has weird seats for an owner, right?
They all do.
Like in the end zone. Like in the
Yeah.
one, yeah.
That's he made it like that.
He likes it like
he
that.
likes that. He likes the fans. He likes
Yeah, I know what you're saying though. Mark Cuban used to sit like right on the bench.
They all do.
No, but I'm saying like him sitting on one side.
Yeah, it's a little
is weird,
but
right?
by the bench.
Right.
Mickey sits
He
at the
just sit
scorer's
right-
table.
Right, but that's
Dolan-
closer to the middle of the court.
Dolan sits not right by the bench.
Does he?
Even the bench. That's fine. You're by your guys.
Jordan
He
used
sits
to-
on
Jordan used to sit
the bench.
Jordan used to sit on the bench.
Oh, yeah, remember
He
when
used to sit
LeBron-
on the bench.
LeBron used to dunk and he gave him the stare while he dunked at him.
Oh, at Charlotte.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, see, that don't bother Jordan. You know why? Because
he's getting $30 million to do a one interview.
And he's got jaundice in the eyes.
Sitting there. Like Tarico, same time next week.
Same time next week. All of that was done in one day. And they just
We'll do it again?
They're just clipping it.
I know, it's crazy.
How long is this guy gonna wear the same outfit for the next 7 months?
They couldn't get Michael Jordan to do a costume change.
I'm saying he couldn't rock a different pair of J's. Like I'm seeing him rock. And you can tell Tarico had to wear the sneakers that Jordan told him to wear. Like, you're not wearing this in this interview. Wear these.
Tonight, Michael Jordan addresses load management.
And he went crazy. I'm like, really?
Jordan made he was able to get a basketball team, not do anything, stay quiet, sell a team, and get out.
Yep. Doing
Right?
nothing but drafting intangibles. Drafted Frank the Tank.
Wasn't he responsible? Who was no, he didn't draft Kwame Brown. That was
Sure did.
Magic.
Nope. That was Jordan.
That was Jordan. Oh, okay.
Wizards. Oh my God. Yeah. Right now, Magic Johnson's got ever since he left that Lakers job, he's got the touch right now. Crazy. Anyway, that's our show, everybody. Leroy, go get some pumpkin spice, huh?
Nope.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.